Chelsea.
What are we supposed to do? I'm sorry.
Say it.
I don't know.
He said, remember.
And that was all I needed. But
I
you know, the guest to the stream.
I'm sorry.
Have y'all ever seen the intro to the stream? Does it confuse you?
I like it.
I think I've seen it
Bishop.
once.
I enjoy it.
I was
I
curious
usually
if y'all
stroll in about 30 minutes late.
Yeah,
Whatever he strolls, I
If you haven't
stroll.
noticed, when I start commenting, it's usually about 30 minutes in.
But he gets there. See, so it's all right.
you know, I appreciate any minute you can watch the stream is a minute of support, and that's great. So, welcome y'all. These are the Fots, the Steenfotts.
What up?
And they're getting old, so they had to take a nap. Well, Bob had to take a nap before the stream started.
Let's just get this
Yeah.
straight here. I have been awake. So it's
You powered
okay.
through. I appreciate
Yes. I made it all the way through the day. All the
I
way.
did not.
No, he did not.
that. I almost took a nap. I actually tried to take a nap.
I wish I could nap. It's not in my DNA, really, unfortunately.
Yeah, I can't plan to take a nap. I can't say I'm going to take a nap because that
No.
just seals it that I'm not going to nap.
You're never going to sleep again then. Way to
Pretty
say
much,
that.
Yeah. For real.
But then
But,
if you take a nap, you can't sleep at night.
Tell me
I
about
can't
it.
do that. I can't do
Yeah,
that.
that
Anyway.
doesn't happen for me either, so it's no big deal. Like I just don't sleep ever, so who needs sleep? It's cool.
I can sleep always.
Yeah, he's really good. I'm really jealous. It's hard to be me and be with someone like him who could literally just like, I'm just sleeping now. Like,
Yes, very
ouch.
jealous of the person that can just go, okay,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
and just
Jenna.
pass out wherever they are.
Well, you can plan for it. Like if you need a nap, you plan for it. You take no. For me, it's like that's never. My parents hated me. I never slept. They're like, go to sleep for like an hour. Just go away, please. Never, never.
I think our kids inherited my don't want to sleep, can't sleep gene.
Yay!
No
I'm
sleep
hoping
is just
she inherits
practice.
his genes because I don't want a child like myself that was awake all the time.
Well,
No thanks.
are you a night owl still? Because you could take the night shift.
I just plan on being awake for a few months
Oh.
straight, probably. I doubt I'll sleep very much, but that's normal for me.
You could luck out where I got super
Maybe.
lucky, and both my twins were excellent sleepers.
I've
Or
heard
my-
that
when I-
from people.
My boss, when I came back from paternity leave, he's like, it's okay, in the morning if you're out of it, just take a few hours. I'm like, oh no, they're sleeping like 12 hours, and like this is on the phone, and I could
I hate
hear his eye twitch because he's like,
Yeah.
I have a 7-year-old that doesn't sleep more than 3 hours at a time.
Yeah. Yep. I've had friends who like their kids were super good at sleeping, just never had a problem. And then others that were like, I think I might be on death's doorstep right now. Like this is not okay. They
Right.
never sleep. Or unless they don't sleep anywhere but on them, which is a problem, like they're not touching them, they're awake. So that's fun. That'll be fun.
Well, welcome back to membership, Dennis Christensen and Moneyless Maven Shirley. And then Dennis said he is here today. Sometimes he's not here, even when he is here.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, so Barbara said, I used to tell my kids, look, you don't have to sleep, but you need to play quietly in your room for an hour. So that is an option if they're independent and they don't need like constant attention and that like they can play by themselves. That's helpful.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind
That's
of
why
what
my
our
parents bought
kids.
me animals.
Mhm.
Give them something to take care of or entertain them. I just had a bunch of animals I had to take care of, so it kept me quiet.
Yeah. Well,
So
Lillian's got
baby's
the
first
gecko.
reptile.
Ooh.
Whatever we have.
Baby's
keep
first
I was
python.
gonna say I'm trying really hard because I think we're both bad at not getting things. We're not those people that are like stopping each other. We're like encouraging each other to get.
Like what? Another animal? Of course.
Yeah, like trying to explain this is all right. Like it's fine. We can get this. We can handle this. We have space for this. But we've been very good about not getting anything new, which it's kind of weird, but it's necessary, seeing as I think she'll be probably the most demanding pet other than the Tegu, but the Tegu's down for brumation, so I think we're okay for a few months. We won't have the overlap for a while. It'll be nice.
Yeah, babies don't do that, but
we'll see what happens.
What John says is true.
For the winter. John said her slept too much as a baby. Apparently they have to wake up to eat too. At 16, she still sleeps too much. I think it kind of comes full circle. Back to sleeping 20 hours a day.
Yeah, where like every 3 hours they have to like wake up to feed the baby until they're like 10 pounds because they can't control their insulin or something like that. It can lead to type 1 diabetes. So the first night after they were born, they slept 7 hours, and the nurse came in. They're like, "Oh, how'd you sleep?" We're like, "Great, 7 hours." She's like, "No, you have to wake up every 3. I set an alarm on your phone, and it's your responsibility to feed them every 3 hours until 10 pounds." And we're like,
I feel like that's a conspiracy. They just want you awake.
Exactly.
Suffer.
Playing games.
Suffer from day one.
Every 3 hours already.
I know, right?
Fine,
Just put them on my feeding schedule. Perfect.
It is fun to do. So Oinky is asking, how did we make out with this? What the fuck is this weather? We had in our area for Louisiana have more snow on the ground than I do up here in New York State. Yeah, we got about 7 inches of snow this week.
Nice.
It snowed on Tuesday, and it didn't melt really fully until today.
Mm-hmm.
That's more snow we've ever had at once in our lifetime, at least.
Yeah, I believe we were talking about it at work that the last time it snowed this much in Louisiana was in like 1800 something.
Cool.
In a minute.
Yeah. Well, we both work from home. School was canceled, so we hibernated basically.
Nice.
Sadie deserves a little dart frog in her room.
Man, people have really been trying to get us to get dart frogs recently. I feel like that's like a conspiracy. Everybody wants us to get dart frogs. In the name of the child now we have to get dart frogs. Great.
Please.
No pressure.
We're appealing to your children, please.
Yeah, really. That's cruel. How dare you?
Garage Gill says, sorry I'm late. Have we mentioned Sacramento yet? Yeah, how's that coming?
You did, not me. I just want to point that out. I said nothing. Nothing. Nor did I utter the N-word. I know no Nordstrom until there you go. There it is.
Okay.
Out of the way. Yes, proper. Sacramento proper.
Nathan wants to know, is there another way besides the bristles on a bristle nose to tell male from female? Not that I know of. Anyway.
I'm not aware.
They don't get like spiky pectorals like Hypencistrus, do they?
The spurs.
I think their head shape is different as well.
Oh, really?
I couldn't tell you which is which, but I feel like one is more U-shaped and one is more V-shaped.
I had a breeding trio, and so I had 2 females and a male, and the male was significantly smaller than my females, which was interesting. I don't know if that was just an age thing, but I'm not sure.
Well, how early can you see that head shape difference?
Oh God, I haven't bred bristlenose in like 5 years.
Other than accidentally,
I would say like around 3 inches maybe is when you can. You'd have to do like you do with Corydora, so you need to do like the top-down view. I might be misremembering because it's been a while since I've bred bristlenose, but
yeah, I always just wait for the bristles.
I would imagine at 3 inches you can see the bristles at that point too. That's
usually
whenever
you can see the bristles, but the females can get the bristles too, but generally not till they're older. So
my females actually had pretty sizable bristles. Like they were really pretty. It was a nice trio, but yeah, I feel like you can definitely get confused when they're still pretty small because they both have them.
Trying to get caffeinated over here so I can.
He's trying to wake up. Trying to wake up.
It was an unplanned nap, which is like the worst because then you wake up and you're like, "What day is
disoriented.
it?"
Yeah.
Like, is it morning or night?
Yeah.
That's the only
Actually,
kind of nap I
usually
know
you
how to
always
take.
wake yourself up. I had to wake him up. Like it was
Oh.
one of those. That's probably worse when somebody wakes you up. You're like, what the hell?
Mm.
What's happening right now?
So John says body shape on bristlenose can hint at gender, but not always accurate.
Mm.
That's like angelfish, where people are sure that an angelfish shape indicates that it's male or female, and then like we thought that was the case with ours, and then like what we thought was the male started laying eggs. Like, well, there goes that. Then
Yeah,
Rachel
had
says
that
males are wider at the shoulders and narrow at the hips. No, I looked for bristles. That worked for me.
I mean, personally,
There
I
you
like
go.
the hourglass shape. Oh, the plecos, yeah.
That
Yeah,
golden
bristles are the
ratio.
easiest way. I feel like
Mhm.
and it doesn't take all that long, to figure that one out.
Yeah, I did that breed for profit thing that Bob suggested a long time ago. I had like the cherry shrimp and the endlers and the bristlenose plecos in a 29. It was a lot of work. I didn't like it.
It was a lot of work in at 55.
I bet
Ugh.
It was water changes every other day.
it's brutal.
Yep. That's what I was doing.
I couldn't.
The one
handle
that lays the
I don't think.
eggs is the female.
Yeah.
That's
usually.
like kindergarten cup. Men, boys, have
Laying down
penises and
facts
girls
over
have
here.
vaginas.
That's funny.
The fundamentals. Well, let's see. We've got 56 participants according to the Fishfam link. Participants list, I think. Let me make sure I'm on the right thing. I could be wrong.
I mean, you could also put like a
53.
cave. Like if someone's fanning a cave, it's a male.
That's
Right.
a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Females don't seem to want to be in there.
Hey, pipe down there, Chotch.
Which one is
Butlers.
making the noise? Oh.
Arlo's piping up.
Well,
Lay down, bud.
I can run down the participants list. We got 53 people. Wait, here we go. Okay. Starting with Linda Worth, Bionic Bigfoot, Running Water, Empire of Dirt Aquatics, Jonathan G, Geek Boy, Seville Steve, Benjamin Peters, Uncle Smiley's Aquariums, Bougie Bishfish, Fishcapades, Moneyless Maven, Bugsy Craftworks, Just One More Fish, Zen Ginger, J&N Aquatics, Barbara Jackson, Merrick Tees, Anna Doo, LDH Aquatics, Anna Banana, Chris Howell, Mystery Snail Gardens, Loomy, Boots Cats, Fish Tank Barn, Fish Fam Link, Jim's Fish, Holly Gibbs, Sleeper Barbecue, Big Cat, Redneck Aquatics, Fish Tanks, Renee DeQueer, Dennis Christensen, Outside in Aquatics, Bob Mennel, Toonie Loon, Brandon Lightcap, Joy of Fish Keeping, Crown Tail Half Moon, Select Pet, Lake to Land Aquatics, Jody P, CR Fish, Garage Gills, Oink Master Supreme, Daniel Ingalls, 186 Element, Scotty the Fish Freak, Nano Aquarium Guy, Didi's Fin Den, SD Cat House, Keystone Clash, Rocky and Miles, Eric Wyrock, and Foxy.
One more time.
No, that's all right.
That was very, very nicely done. No stumbling at all there. Good job.
Use those trombone skills.
What's your
gotta build up
vocal warm up?
the lung capacity. I have to add any better posture for that too. Like I would really sit up.
I could get through about 3 of those right now without like laying down. That's
Get some hypoxia and
That's why I go so slow in my participants list.
I'd like to be able to breathe. Thank you.
So Barbara Jackson says, is there a thickness of body in a pleco, a sign of male or female? Well,
I don't know if she's asking me, but I feel like it's pretty subjective because it depends on kind of how much you're feeding. Can make it kind of hard to detect. Is it thick because it's a male or female, or is it thick because I'm feeding it 10 times a day?
And it depends on what kind of pleco it is too. I think really. I mean, obviously, I don't know if we're still talking about bristlenose only, but just plecos in general.
I only know about bristlenose.
Okay,
like that's for me.
I'm not a big pleco person myself, so I've only kept a few different types. Not my. I mean, I don't dislike them. I just feel like there's other things that I'd rather put my money into.
I like fish that I can see, like that that are out and like proving I'm getting my money's worth out of it type thing.
Yeah, that you're just out for like 5 minutes a day, maybe.
Yeah.
Although our one albino bristlenose is out quite a bit. Just
more so than like the blue
ridiculously
Panac
large.
is like once a month at most. Sometimes we'll skip a month and you'll be worried.
why
My L397, which was my favorite, was never out. Like it never, ever, ever, and it was so depressing. Like, I love you so much, please just come out.
I
for a
love you.
second.
want
I did. I
you to-
tried so hard. I was so nice to him. Nope, didn't matter.
Mm.
Didn't care. Not at all.
That's why I put all my
So-
caves where I can see them.
Mhm.
With a
That's a good
flashlight.
idea. Force them to be seen. Yes.
Yeah.
You will feel
You know,
safe
they
and you
have
will
those-
be seen.
Those caves that are like, I guess, half pipe things,
Yeah.
a suction cup to the glass. I've never
like
tried
those.
one. I don't know if that if a pleco would even be comfortable in that,
Right.
because the light would still be coming in.
It is nice to have the option, but they might not dig that so much if they can
Yeah.
tell they're being watched. Might
Or if
bother
you
them.
put aquarium background or something, or like double-sided. What do they have? Those birdhouses that have clear plexiglass on the side. You suction cup
Two-way
to your
mirror.
window. Like, yeah, the two-way mirror film that you can put on your window so they can't see
Yeah,
in.
yeah. That's a good
That way you
idea.
can do that.
That's wise. For sure.
Seville Steve is asking, do you think Corey's and Banjo Cats together might encourage the Banjo Cats to come out more?
No.
Yeah,
Ours
Banjo
never.
Cats, Banjo Cats love being buried.
Yeah,
They-
they're not coming out.
That's how they feel. That's how they.
They're gonna
How
teach
they
the
roll.
Corys like it is not safe out there, dude. Get under the
We
sand
probably
right
have
now.
banjo cats in like 18 tanks at this point. I swear to God, and none of them come out ever until we found them the other day looking for stuff. They don't make an appearance ever.
You found
It's
one
fun
that
though when I'm
jumped-
moving substrate around and I feel bodies everywhere, and I'm like, oh, there they are.
And
That's
to
cool.
get Banjo Cats out more, I would say just throw a huge hunk of Rapashi in there, so that they're just like, yum yum yum. Let's go get some food. So they're out
Mhm.
and getting the food, and you might get some extra Banjo Cats out of it too.
We all
We've got
getting
all
those
kinds
to
of
breed
extra.
the banjos.
They're everywhere.
No, I'm sorry. I had to.
Rachel said the wider at the shoulders thing is what Rebecca's freshwater ichthyology told her, but that was about the sailfin, not a bristlenose.
Mm.
Yeah, that's other pleco territory, and I don't know nothing. Plecos like birds do not exist.
I just like the structure of that sentence. Plecos,
Yeah.
like birds, are not real. Thank you.
Correct.
Okay.
L397 is a tail only fish.
It's true. Yeah.
The
I
rest of
would.
the body
That's funny.
is
I
a
would see
legend.
the tail. Yeah, I would see the tail. There was one piece of wood it stayed in all the time, and you'd see the edge, but of his tail, and that was about it. Very anticlimactic.
Yeah, the more expensive they are, I guess the less you see them.
Yeah, it's a good way to. Yep.
Running Water asked, has anyone heard about the plexiglass problem in Mexico? So bad that they are making animal food and now using them in restaurants. True story. What?
What? I don't get
I'm
it.
sure that's an autocorrect for
I'm so confused.
Plecostomus or pleco.
Yeah, I'm so confused.
Okay. Yeah, like plexiglass and food were two different thoughts. And
Yeah.
Good eye. Good eye.
I was like, are we
You heard
eating
about the
plexiglass
pleco
now? Does it
problem
come to
in
that? That's
Mexico.
I mean,
Too
the
much
common,
plexiglass in the wild.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a real problem. You need to
epidemic.
eat it.
Ed is making those pleco sculptures and sending them down to Mexico.
I think we're eating plenty of microplastics already.
Yeah.
It's all
I
right.
think that's true.
That's a great autocorrect.
Yeah, I don't.
Hey, at least they're being honest about it and just putting it right out there. Here's the plexiglass. This is what we have to do now.
Yes. And not plexiglass, but plastomus.
Makes sense. I mean,
Less
don't they have a
exciting.
bunch of common plecos in the water in Florida?
Yeah.
Somebody's got to be eating those, right?
What's not in the water in Florida, to be honest? Like, there's all kinds of crazy stuff. My favorite are the giant isopods they pull out of some of those like ditches. It's amazing.
They're in
Like
the
2
ditches?
feet.
What?
Just on the
I
side of the
Florida
road.
is
There's
a-
like,
It's a
giant.
zoo, like
I
everything.
thought those were like deep sea, like they're eating whale carcasses and whatnot.
they've pulled some gnarly stuff. Like I've watched them do it, like catch them, and they're just like
Ugh.
these 2 to 3 foot giant roly polies that they will pick up like a baby. I mean, it's
Ah!
yeah.
No
Of course,
thanks.
I'm intrigued and I would love to see that, but I know not everybody loves a 3 foot isopod. So
I would
didn't
observe
think
that
they
from a
were-
safe distance.
Yeah, I just didn't think they were up here with us. I thought they were down there.
just Florida, don't worry. As long as
Too
you're not in
close.
Florida, it's normal there.
We say hi to Lori, Ryan, and Kenny have entered the chat.
Bikini.
Kenny.
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 ABC Kenny.
Yeah, it's a 3-foot roly-poly. Exactly.
Ooh, no.
They hug you.
Can I put
So
it on a
sweet.
leash? Rachel said.
Probably.
Well,
Again, it's Florida. If you're there, might as well.
whatever,
Like,
you know,
everything's put on a leash
anything.
there.
Barbara says apparently banjo cats only come out to eat other fish's eggs.
Mm-hmm.
That might
You know
be
how the
true.
mysterious
True.
one that wound up in a tank that was just eating all the babies?
Well,
Or
there's
something like
another
that.
good excuse to feed a bunch of, if you have cories in there, put a bunch of rapashi in there because they'll breed and the banjo cat will come out and eat their eggs.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Pretty sure something very similar was happening to us for a while.
Mhm.
May or may
Yeah.
not have been my fault, but whatever. The jury's still out.
Yeah. It happens.
I mean, who knew they were there? It wasn't my fault, really.
I mean,
I just put them there.
if you
and
have
forgot.
guppies end up in like every tank everywhere. It's just a thing.
Not my tanks. I
Oh,
do
you
not.
refuse.
I do not. I had endlers one time, and I actually went to my local fish store where I knew the owner really well, and I was like, please take these 800 endlers that I now have. And I apologized to him for making that mistake and said, I will never do this again. I promise.
I'm sorry for your burden, but
I was like, I'm
he's
very
gotta go.
sorry. That, yeah.
But this is your
He took
problem
all
now.
my, they loved to take my fish, but I don't think they loved taking those endlers because it was a lot. It was a lot.
I brought my LFS a bunch of platies one time. They're like, dude, we can give you like 30 cents a platy. All right. Like, okay.
That was nice of them to even do that. Like, that
I
was
wasn't
solid.
asking for store credit. I was just like, I got platies. I don't want them here, and I don't want.
Yep. That's what I did with the endlers. I said, I don't want money for these. I just want you to help me, please. Like, before I lose my mind. Thank you.
Take my burden.
Yes,
Yep.
take this off of me, and I shall be forever grateful and continue buying lots of stuff from you. So thank you very much. They took a ton of my fit. They'd take pretty much anything I had. They're great, but that was one I felt really bad about. So
Just
Oops.
guilty bringing them inventory.
Yeah, too much inventory. It's a little heavy.
Kenny, thanks for being a member for 12 months. And Clashy is offended. Apparently, that you're ignoring Clashy.
Because Clashy asked Eric, do you know what ends in a week?
Oh, the early bird special for signing up for the Keystone Clash.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah. One day we'll have Bob and Chelsea at the Keystone Clash, right?
That's one that I would go to.
Yeah, I think we've talked about that before.
That
sounds like a
far
good
as
time.
hell, but yeah.
It is
clear
quite
across
far
the
from
country.
us. Everything's far from us fish wise though, or reptile, like everything's far. There's never anything over here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like the least likely event that you would ever attend, like that far away. But that's where everybody goes, so whatever. And Big Cat says native fish are what's not in the water in Florida. Yeah, they're native now. Like,
yeah.
Isn't it that at some point where they just kind of give up on controlling the population of invasive fish and they just call them native?
They have been, I will say that I feel like in Florida specifically because of how many invasive species they have, they are like the most vigilant about trying to eradicate them the most ridiculous ways possible. Like in ways that I'm like, you're not solving your problem here. And the animals have won, just to point that out. Like nature finds a way, and it has.
I mean, there's no shortage of people that are willing to go out in the woods and kill things.
That's what they've resorted to. That's what I hear about all the time is like with the pythons and all the just crazy. If you find an invasive species, it is illegal to let it go. Like if you catch one, you're out herping or something and you are supposed to destroy it and I just obviously I couldn't do that, but I know people do it all the time. It's crazy.
Well, I'm not going where the pythons and gators are anyway, so
yeah. Where they're eating each other. It's like it's a Tuesday, so the gator one today, but then I've seen both of them eat each other. It's amazing. Florida is a crazy place.
So EJ would like to know, is my 4-foot tank overstocked with a 3-foot isopod? You got an extra foot.
Yeah.
So
12 extra inches.
Yep.
Welcome in Faux Sushi, Josh S, Alec Kumanoff, Matt, and EJ.
Did you ever say hi to Ryan?
I did.
Okay.
Jenna,
did you?
Come on.
Yeah,
No,
really.
I didn't say hi to anyone
Stay on
because
top of
you read the participants list. That is
All
your
right.
job.
Next week.
it. Oh, it's true.
Ooh, can we rotate?
Oh, next week I can't be here. So
Oh,
Eric,
how
you want to take
convenient.
it?
Oh, we don't got time for Eric to do that.
I don't. I'm sure you. No, Bob, you have seen one of my streams. I don't know if you were there.
You don't know if he was there, but he's seen it.
No, he had. No, I don't know if you were there for the
What?
participants list.
That's amazing.
I apologize. He was. I saw him. I swear. But I don't know if you were there for the participants list. But I like to go in depth.
If he was
And-
there for the stream, he was there for the participants list.
Touche, m'lady.
It's an extended
Okay.
participants list. Bob is
I
the
like
ultimate
to talk
lurker,
about
though.
why I like people.
Never
I
know.
think people should be. Oh, Rainbow. Did he
I
actually
just
say
wait till the
Rainbow?
end of the
Or
stream to
did he-
start talking.
That's true. I feel like that's very true.
Sometimes I'm like, bye, been lurking, like when the stream is ending.
Yeah.
Well,
So, yeah,
the
give
secret
Ryan
word.
his points for
All
saying
right,
the
all right.
secret word rainbow. He did say it in a real sentence about real fish. If people can't
Nice.
keep local fish, I'd like to trade some sun perch bluegill, something local here, for some rainbow shiners from the south.
Cool.
Rainbow shiners are always a good idea. Always.
I want to get some. I need to stock a couple of tanks for like community. All I have are Corys in there, so I need some tank mates for that.
They're a very
haven't decided.
enjoyable species to keep. It's very rewarding keeping those guys. They're ridiculously good looking.
Like really, really, really good.
Really?
Like really ridiculously. And they know it. Yeah.
Those shiners are so hot right now.
Yeah. So hot right now.
I only
They
hear
should
good
be
things about them.
hot.
Well, Nancy B, she posted on Fishcord pictures of them.
That's where ours came from. They're lovely.
They're awesome.
Really nice. Yeah.
I know she have a spawning contraption. Didn't she?
I think I want to say she had mentioned something at some point about that, but I'm not 100%. But I know she spawns them quite regularly with great success because I was really impressed with the batch she sent us. They're gorgeous fish.
I'm gonna win this giveaway. Am I? I just have to enter.
Are you aware
Is that allowed?
of what's being given away?
Yeah. What are you aware? Like what's
I can take whatever.
he just wants
Well,
to
Oh,
win.
you'll need it.
I can just
Hopefully
send
it's
you
a giraffe.
whatever. Okay.
That's what it is.
All right,
I
all right.
guarantee it.
Or a zebra.
A zebra. That's what we need. We don't need any more reptiles, but a giraffe or a zebra we've got room for. So
Cool.
throw those our way.
Those are baby friendly. Come on.
Yeah, those are fine. They're furry.
Yep,
it's fine.
especially
Those
when you
don't
are
carry
like, about to
salmonella.
move.
Right.
That's a
Right.
good time to acquire a large zoo animal.
They can go with the varmint we already have. It's fine. It'll work out.
Well, in case you didn't know, it's just stickers.
It's just haha.
I mean, they're great stickers. They're not a burden like a giant zoo animal would be. But
Oh, we love a
they're-
good burden around here. Come on now. It's the best.
Yeah, it's fish room punk, so various fish keeping characters such as creepy plastic Penelope.
Oh boy.
See-through eyes.
The green screen makes it
Oh, I like
extra
that.
creepy.
Yeah, that's fun.
And we got overtly overstocked Oscar.
Reminds me of like Garbage Pail Kids. That's what-
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yep.
Yeah. Which were
And-
But
great.
there's some fish tuber stickers too. Like Corey's got his own cooperative Corey.
That's really funny.
So
Oh
this is
my
a
God.
mystery pack, so don't know which ones you'll get. The Zen Ginger's got hers too.
Oh.
I
Look
like
at
how
that.
the green screen just makes it look extra fierce too. Just-
I like it.
What's
I
the
like it.
rarest one? Which one has the most value?
Yeah, there you go. Which is
I
the
don't know.
collector's
That's a question
edition.
for Kyle.
Yeah, you got to ask any Audi.
Okay, I
Inside,
to know,
outside.
Kyle. to hear.
But,
I'd like answers, please.
Oh, he just said they are indeed Garbage Pail Kids inspired.
Oh,
he is
well, because
here.
it looks like that's the setup there, and even the style of the art.
and there
It's
is
prime
a
time.
snail
It's prime
one. There's
time.
like
Jason.
Slimy Susie Slithers or something
Oh,
that's
yeah,
snail
okay.
themed.
Yep. And then Pleco Picker Perry is one my daughter. I was like, it's a tongue twister. You have to say it 3 times fast. And so she just is hilarity. Just Pleco Picker Perry. Just it's awesome.
Oh my god,
Is that Father
that's
Fish?
funny.
Yeah.
I think the Garbage Pail Kids movie might be one of the most disturbing and interesting visual
There's a
films I've ever
movie?
seen in my life. So
Yeah, it's an
Interesting.
old movie, and it's
Uh-huh.
that like I wasn't really
Animated
afraid
or
of
live
horror.
action?
Live
Live.
action.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's so weird. It's such an experience. If you want to be grossed out and intrigued all at the same time, go ahead and give that a watch. It's
I
very
wasn't
interesting.
afraid of horror movies. I was afraid of that movie when I was a kid.
Yeah, you're like, please God, let these not be real. Like, please tell me they're not coming here.
Was it that one?
So
Yeah. Yep.
Kyle says
Wait,
Blinky
yeah.
and the
It's creepy.
Fangers are the rare ones. So there's one that's
Ooh,
Fangers.
we got a
and the-
Fangers.
Ooh.
Did you get Ryan his points for saying the
did.
secret word? Okay.
Mhm.
Just before
This
I
is
moved on.
disgusting.
Wait, what?
He
He's
said, "This
watching
is
Garbage Pail
disgusting."
Kids movie.
Oh,
Oh,
I had to look it up.
Yeah.
That is disturbing.
Isn't it really
Uh-huh.
like Gremlins has like you wanted Gremlins when you saw that. You're like, please let the Gremlins be real. Please. Just not those. It's
I love the
awful.
Gremlins. Yeah, it was my
Oh, yeah, it's a
favorite.
great movie.
Gremlins 2 was my favorite one just because I was
was
really into
good.
wrestling at that time.
Uh-huh.
And Hulk Hogan was in the movie. Like the 30 seconds he was in there.
I was
Oh,
my favorite
obsessed
part.
with Hulk myself.
So
So,
is Rocky 3 your favorite movie?
I don't think I've ever seen Rocky 3.
Really?
It has Hulk Hogan in
I was
it.
gonna say, really? No Rocky?
Oh,
3?
damn. Okay, well, I know what I'm watching tonight.
Good old Terry Bollea. Yeah, he's in there.
for family movie night tomorrow, surprise the kids.
God, no.
I still tell everybody one of my finest moments was I walked into kindergarten and it was like raining outside. So I had a button-up jacket on and I pulled it up and said, "What do you want, brother?" Like all the kids at school were like, what are you doing? I'm like, does no one watch the WWF? My God.
Oh, no. I used to, the plastic like Walmart grocery bags. I used to put those on and just like tear them off.
Yep. There was nothing better than just and with this button up, it was the best because it was so satisfying. The whole thing just slowly ripped apart. And I'm like, yes, this is my moment. No one cared. So sad.
No. Let's see. Hello to MNC, Passing Wind, Chesapeake Crustaceans, Sweet Acres Koi Farm, Keith 746N, Mickey M, Sketty Nona, Steenfott has. Oh, you entered the giveaway. Hello, Bob.
Hello,
Chattanooga
Bob.
Ed,
Wow,
Johnny,
you're getting the full treatment
Dan's
here.
Fish,
Look at that.
Cece's Aqua Escapes, Tracy Ballard, Andrew Whitaker. So Mickey M says, hi, on mature ancistrus who have been spawning one time, you can see a larger egg opening on a female if you turn them upside down, held in the hand.
Nice.
Oh, good luck with that.
I never held a pleco in my hand. I was scared.
No. I've been
If you
stabbed
see-
by plecos a couple times.
I have, and it sucked. I've been stabbed by
It
Corys
hurts.
because I buried the Cory. I was putting like raising a corner up substrate, and one of my orange lasers was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna shoot in there at the last second directly into the corner," and I like dumped a whole bunch of gravel in there. I'm like, ah! So I'm like digging into the corner, and I stick my finger down hard, and all of a sudden just stab, and the fish like explodes out of the gravel.
Ugh.
And I'm
It
like,
hurts.
ah!
I think I'd rather get bitten by like one of my reptiles than stabbed, but like it is a very unpleasant feeling.
Hmm.
Yeah. Shake it off.
Seville Steve says, I have male Nicaraguan cichlids in a 55-gallon with a group of rainbow cichlids, and he is being very friendly with the females. Chances of a crossbreed. No idea.
I've kept rainbows and I couldn't see that happening. I really couldn't. That'd be interesting. I've always wanted a Nicaraguan, but I never tried
Those are
it.
fish that I don't keep.
Rainbows are really great fish, but again, breed like convicts. So unless you have someone who wants them, but they are actually really, really nice fish to keep. Very similar to the Sahicas in their care.
Are they plant friendly is the question. If they're not plant friendly,
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
okay.
I kept most of mine in a really heavily planted 75-gallon. They never touched anything. The worst thing they're going to do is they do dig pits to spawn in. So if you have something that's where they want to be, they're going to uproot it, but they don't go after plants at all.
That's
Not
good.
their thing. Yeah.
I got to figure out
Like-
which of the cichlids are and aren't, because like it's not just a matter of like Africans no and South Americans yes. It's all over the place.
The only cichlids that I've ever kept that I could not keep plants with were severums. And I think that's pretty common knowledge. Like everybody knows that severums, they'll eat. Like I couldn't even keep Java fern or Anubias. They would eat everything. So they had a hardscape only. And I actually really liked my severums. I know people have mixed feelings on them, but I enjoyed mine quite a bit. But yeah,
They are pretty. I mean, I've seen them in person. They are pretty.
Yeah. I had a red shoulder, which she was gorgeous, and then a gold red spot, and they were very attractive fish and very personable. Just the tank pissed me off because it was brown. You know, there was just nothing that could be in there. They just get it all. So
yeah. Johnny said I had a dude give me $20 cash today. Said send Johnny to the Clash.
Hashtag.
Nice.
Nice. Who started that hashtag?
I think Geek Boy
Yeah.
was the
Pretty
first
sure.
one to.
Kyle said, "Hey Bob, it was school streaming with you the other day. You inspired me to buy the 33 long."
I like that he reads it like that because I do too.
that's funny.
Just rub their
33
noses in
longs
their
are
typo.
Awesome.
Ooh! Tell Bob if he goes to the Clash this year, there will be cake. There will be wedding cake, right?
Yeah, and Jody P is making the wedding cake.
Oh
Yep.
boy.
Or maybe some cheesecake?
No.
Maybe
Ooh.
I'd rather
No.
have wedding beef jerky than wedding cake.
I mean,
The
if you
normal
come to
request.
the Clash, we could definitely bring beef jerky. There is a place here that makes it locally.
Ooh, that's probably really good. Local beef is always good.
Yeah, well, local beef jerky. I don't know where the beef comes from,
It could come from anywhere, but the beef
or
jerky
if it's
comes-
beef.
I
really-
gotcha.
It's really just goat.
Yeah.
Who can say?
It's all goat. It's all goat.
If you could only breed one type of guppy, Bugsy Craftworks wants to know what would it be?
Who's going first?
None guppy.
I was like, do I have to pick one?
Feeder
I would
guppy. Oh.
Pick, yeah. I would pick panda guppies. They're always my favorite.
Yeah, those are cool, I suppose.
I pick mutts for me because if I bred one type, I would get tired of it immediately.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
I feed them to my garter snakes, whatever type would be good for that.
Oh no.
The
I know,
fancier, the better.
Probably not everyone's favorite answer, but you know, they
Got a
like they
bougie
like them.
garter snake. It's like, I don't like reds.
These aren't pandas. I'm not eating them.
Yeah.
That's not happening. I need attractive food. Thank you.
Dumbo or nothing.
Yeah. It's not Michelin starred guppy. They're not eating it. So
I saw someone asking about where to get the Fishfam Punk stickers. I assume that
Yes.
Outside in.
someone posted the
Outside
link.
in aquatic
Yes.
section.
Jeff Kane did.
Cool.
Like
And
literally
let's see.
right above this comment, I have highlighted,
Okay.
and maybe other people too, but that one was just right above.
How
this
far
one.
down are you? I'm so lost. I don't know
I
how to
am
read chat
where I
anymore.
am,
How
and
does
I
this
am
work?
in order. That's all you need to worry about.
There was a time I
Jeddah?
could follow chat, and there at some point I no longer could.
Jeddah has it under control.
Well, no, because there's one before it said, "How long has this been going on?" And I was confused by the question. Keith 746N, like, how long has what been? This-
If we don't know the context, how are you going to answer it, and why would we bring it up?
No,
Three.
Jenna, I think it's time we told Steven.
39
Found
minutes
out.
the stream, or 3 years and some months. So Johnny says Corey stabbings hurt, but dwarf giraffe cat was the most painful
Oof.
for me.
I can see a
don't like any of
catfish
those.
being pretty painful.
Matt's telling me to get in line for what?
I don't know.
For me? Oh, Matt, stop.
Oh my God, Zen was in top chat.
Yeah, Jody got skunked.
I remember my first
Whoa.
live stream.
No. See, none of this happens when you're inside. The great indoors.
That's true.
I've never been stuck by anything.
Really? Wow.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just lucky.
I feel like I've been bitten, but I got bitten by my redhead tapajos one time after they spawned, and I bled. Like I couldn't believe it. I pulled my hand out of it. I was like, I'm bleeding. You made me bleed my own blood. Like what is this?
You never
It's
been
a
fishing
freaking
and at
torrent.
least like got finned by a bluegill or something? Like,
Yeah, I'm surprised that you have come out unscathed. I've
Nothing
gotten
yet.
everything bites me, everything stabs me. I get it all kinds of peed
Yeah.
on, pooped on, stabbed, bit, all of it.
See, you're ready to be a mother.
I know. That's everyone's like, just get ready. You're gonna cherish your sleep, and it's gonna be messy. And I'm like, excuse me, have you guys ever met me? Like, I don't sleep. Everything poops on me. Like, I'm up all the time, covered in poop. Come on, I got.
how many people have told you like, say goodbye to sleep?
Oh. It's the most. I get so bothered by the like because it's like masked negativity. You know what I mean? They're like joking, but they're like,
say
Yeah.
goodbye
"Oh,
to whole life.
so miserable." Yeah, and I'm like, no, it's not actually. If you don't take that attitude with it
Yeah.
either, like I don't.
I hated my
it's
life,
like
and
that.
you're gonna hate it too.
Yeah, exactly. Misery loves company. Clearly,
I'm projecting my. No, I'm not gonna.
yeah, it's pretty, and everyone does it too. They're like, just stock up on your sleep. I'm like, that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. But okay,
You can't
sure.
take sleep.
I
You
put it in the
can't.
bank.
Yeah,
Bing
banking
chang! I
sleep,
got
I'll do that.
2,000 sleep hours in the bank. Bing bong.
Yeah, really. That makes all the sense in the world, people. Like for sure.
So Christine is asking, are the bristles on those bristle nose plecos prickly, or are they okay to touch? You can touch the
So
bristle.
soft.
touch 'em.
So soft.
No, it's just the things around their head and the fins, and
If they let you
That's it.
touch them, I'd be impressed. They normally aren't
sneak up
really
on 'em.
reticent to jump out in front of you and be touched. Yeah, they're kind of like, get away from me.
I mean, don't stick your finger in the cave with them in there. That's a bad idea.
See that.
I mean, sticking your finger in underwater caves is generally not advised, probably.
Oh, I've done it. I've done it many times.
So
Usually it was
Steenfott
for-
has gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, Bob.
Look at that.
Just repaying
you
the favor, even though you gifting 5 on mine is a little more expensive than me gifting.
Yeah,
5.
yeah, that's true. You
Way to
we are
point
not-
out the unfairness there.
are not even
Great.
close to even. We'll just start.
Not even Stevens here, apparently.
5 for 5.
Yeah, I guess. All right.
Oh. Ryan says, is it a coincidence that my coffee table is the exact same footprint as a 50 lowboy?
I think
Sounds
that's
like fate.
destiny.
That sounds like manifest destiny, my friend. Manifest it.
I mean, is this a
Reinforced
shitty coffee
leg?
table though? Because that's
Yeah.
a big tank. It's a
I was
very
about to
heavy.
say, reinforce those legs and big bang boom.
If it was made before like 1992, there's a good chance it's wood and it'll hold up. So
That's true.
Yeah, I'm excited for those the 28-gallon low boy that we learned about, or I learned about on the stream on Sunday.
that's right.
What
you
are the
said that.
dimensions?
It's the same as a 40 breeder, except it's 10 or 12 inches high.
I like it.
Okay.
Wow, that's ultimate
Yeah.
aquatic garden.
It's a good one.
Immersed.
Yeah,
Yeah, I want to find one because I think they're
Yeah,
like
where do you
$150.
get one?
Ugh.
They're made by
Probably.
ZoomEd, so whoever you gotta
Oh.
find a.
I think Aquarium and
Zoom
ZoomEd might be manufactured by the same
Well, I guess
place.
they're both the same.
Mm.
Petco and PetSmart are the same.
Jeff, thanks for the super chat. Did Stephen P say the chat is too slow? I did not say the chat is too slow. One at a time,
Quick
please.
enough.
No.
As long as he can't talk.
Matt has an important question for Chelsea.
Oh,
Does Bob poop on you? That is kind of weird. I'm not kink shaming, but
not
it's
yet.
weird.
Hasn't happened
Not
yet.
Didn't I ask
Did
if
I-
I could
did I
take a
hint?
dump on
Like
your-
a-
Probably. I
No.
think you may have mentioned it
think-
in passing,
I think
but
we were watching. Like,
He asked
Team
you to go to
America or
Cleveland?
something, and I was like, "Ooh, can I do that?"
I just generally look at him and go, "Do you? Is that what you really want? Is that? Do we really want
She
that?"
calls my bluff a lot. It's not
Yeah.
very fun.
No, because I will stick it out until I'm
You're
like,
a
we can
killer of joy.
play chicken. That's fine. I will wait until the last second. I have no
We're
problem
playing
with
poop
that.
chicken
Yeah.
over here.
Try me. Like,
Okay, now I'll do that out of
let's
spite.
see how far this can go. That's why we got married. Like,
Out of spite?
come,
Right.
come Monday.
Really?
Why
Okay.
is Chelsea on the stream?
Oh,
Oh,
okay, I'll show you.
Uh-huh.
she
Sure
threw a
did,
big
didn't I?
stink. Let's just say she threw a big stink.
Sounds like members only content to me.
Yeah, that happens with us sometimes.
Sounds like a
It's
good
all
reason to
with
not be gray on the Steenfott channel.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Keith746N gifted 5 memberships as well. Thank you very
Awesome.
much.
Yay.
And then Jody P doing what Jody P does.
Jody
Gifting.
just comes in and craps all over everyone and goes, okay, guys, here I am. Boom, 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 boom.
Keith is one of my
Yeah.
longest running members. So
That's
thank you,
right.
Keith. I appreciate it.
Nice.
Keith's been
And
around.
thank you, Jody. And then thank you, Jeff, saying understood that is too slow. We had some other people come into Fish Dreams, Fish Frenzy Addiction, George RB3, Windy Fish, Garcia Aquatic, Sharkfin Adventures, Jeff Pelhams, and Night Owl. Welcome in. And yeah, I'm missing like all the chat because it's impossible. I don't understand. I don't understand how anyone can do
Well,
such things.
you're doing your best.
Yep, sure.
Ah,
Oh,
Oh my god!
This is what Jeff does too. The
I love
ultimate,
the one-upping. I think it's the
the
best. thing ever.
ultimate, most supportive troll there ever was.
If you're gonna one-up, like that's the way to do it, right there.
Good God, thank you, Jeff.
Yes.
Appreciate that.
Oh, by the way, I just want to say I really enjoyed your last video. I think you should make more like that. Just throwing that out there.
Oh,
I mean, it
thank
was
you.
okay. No, don't let it'll go to his head. It was all right. Steven.
Nope, I'm
Just
already the
point it
greatest
out.
YouTuber there ever was.
We loved it.
How do I make more like that though? Like I don't have any more tanks.
I know there's the problem.
That
with being a
therein lies
YouTuber.
the issue. Yeah, really.
Well, screw that. I'm quit.
You got to do what every other pet tuber does and just keep piling on more and more pets until it's out of control.
Yeah.
and you
I gotta
go into
put
a
that
downward
shit in my
spiral.
local ditch and find it. Right? That's
Why are
the
you not
next step,
finding
right?
3-foot isopods in ditches? Like,
Yep.
come on, plant them there if you need to. My goodness.
Fucking- That's
And
the way
venomous
to do
snakes.
it, right?
If you can start trying to find some venomous snakes, that'd be great.
Yeah, there you go. Let's hold them real close to our face and
Yep.
wag them around while we're at it. Let's
my-
really piss them off. It's like South
My
Park.
mom
It's like what's his
lives-
name?
right by the woods and has like just ditches on. She lives on a corner lot and she's got some deep ditches on 2 sides of her house, and there are water moccasins there all the time. So we
Yes.
could find.
That's amazing.
Yeah, there you go.
I could always shoot
Everybody, that's a
Gambusia
snake that
out of
gets a
there.
really bad rap. Everybody says they chase people. I'm like, that's them trying to get away from you. Like,
Yeah,
that's
they,
just-
Well,
I
they need to
mean,
go in the other fucking direction because they really do chase people.
They're like the
It's
rabbits
water
running
and the
from your car,
reflection.
running
They
away.
get confused.
they're akin to a squirrel, basically. They see you coming, and they're like, "Oh
Yeah.
shit, what do I do?" Like, I
It
just
is-
gotta go
yeah.
forward.
I mean, I
Pretty
grew up
snakes,
there.
though.
We never been bitten by one. I think one time there was one that
Yet.
didn't go scurry away and we had to get a shovel.
Mm.
One out of like probably
Oh.
hundreds.
All we really had were rattlesnakes, and so
Yoink.
we saw them so regularly. Like, I spent a lot of time at the river. I live by 2 rivers, and so rattlesnakes were everywhere. And if you went to the river regularly, you knew, like, before you step
Is
anywhere.
this the Sacramento River?
Shut up! It
Oh,
is.
Yeah, I was
It's
about to say, what area is this?
this would be
Is
the
this the-
Sacramento and the American River, both
Sacktown, maybe?
confluences.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. They were everywhere though. Literally, the babies would sleep in the middle of the trails. You'd had to like step around them. They were so. I mean, venomous snakes do not want to come after you. That is not what they want to do at all. So
I don't
Yeah, we
believe
have
you.
one here in
Hard.
Michigan.
Huh?
Still staying inside.
Yeah.
Liquid Zoo. I want to know
Yeah.
who the R is. I'm pretty sure I know who the J is.
I'm confused.
Hmm?
Oh, what did he say?
Yeah. What happened? Missed it.
I just scrolled away from me. Oh yeah, who's the R?
this-
I don't know.
I don't-
I'm so confused. You think y'all can't keep? I can't keep up with anything. I don't know
Yeah,
what's
I know.
going on anymore.
Oh yeah, I forgot we're running that Fish Room Punks giveaway, and
yeah.
I guess another like a 30-second
Yeah,
timer
it
on
was-
that.
Oh,
Then
Matt
just count in
already
your head.
put a warner
Okay, that's fine
Hawaiian.
too. What? Yeah, do that. Whatever's
So
going on,
secret we-
that's fine.
It's so secret we
Morning.
forgot about it.
That's cool with me. All right.
Well, that's nice of Barbara taking one for the team there. Yeah, talk about the Bay Area instead. Do that. Let them take the heat.
So when are y'all moving?
There's no date.
There's
It's
no
just
date, but soon.
save as fast as we can.
Yeah, as soon as possible. What I realistically, I would, if I had to like put a time, probably like fall, like summer, fall next year or this year. I forget. It's already 2025. Like August. So it's hot as hell in Sacramento, so I wouldn't be mad going back like when it starts to cool down, not when it's 110 degrees and it's on fire. Like that's I'm good, you know. The combination's not fun of the fires and the heat. You wait until it's cold. There'll always be fires, but it's nice when it's colder. So
That sounds like y'all are making a great decision.
yes, we were gonna run into the inferno. That's the plan. Like
You're literally jumping out of the pan into the fire.
yeah, that is pretty much what's happening. Yep.
If it's all burned, it can't burn again, right?
Yeah, I mean, PG&E's already burnt half the state down a long time ago, so it was already on its way.
And Johnny has won some Fish Room Punks mystery pack, and I already know where Johnny lives, so
Yeah.
stickers coming your way.
He lives at the
Congrats.
warehouse.
Let me mark this down.
Yeah, I'll send it to the place that he sleeps sometimes.
Yep. His cubby.
I
Yep.
can sleep in that warehouse.
And gonna send like a $10
It's hot.
bill. Hashtag send Johnny to the Clash. Throw some
Maybe.
loose cash in there.
Possibly. Yeah, it's too hot in that warehouse to sleep. Well, I was there for a day filming, and I brought I had a camera and gimbal, and I put like a tablecloth over me to block out the glare, like a black cloth, and I about died
blanket,
under the cloth. I could not. Yeah, I couldn't film every tank in the warehouse. It was a lot. It's too much.
Doing the whole tour is brutal. It really is. And it's the up and down. You're like doing 500
Right.
squats.
Did you scrub any tanks while you were there too, like to get a good shot?
Oh no,
I did. Oh yeah, I got the scrubby pad. There's a scrubby pad on top of every tank.
I make them clean it before I show up.
Oh,
That's part
God.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, look, I am not that very super famous yet.
It's
Ah,
craft
kind of
table. He's had people cleaning
Ooh,
things.
la.
You know. Yeah.
You got the red carpet rolled out too, right?
of
One day, that's the dream,
No
right?
photos, please.
To
No,
just make
They
unreasonable
probably
demands.
heard Steven was coming and deliberately didn't wipe it so that he would have to.
Yeah,
Oh, y'all turn the lights up. Let's grow some algae. Come on.
extra glare.
Yeah.
Install more lights.
Like directly behind the fish tank, please.
You know what? I believe you, Johnny.
It's not that like I don't think it's that warm in there though. to
It's
be
not
honest.
as humid.
it's-
Like the wet spot's way more humid than
Yeah.
Dan's. Like
it's
Dan's
the humidity that kills me. not the
right.
heat.
Dan's humidity is
Yeah.
for being like that large of an area where there's that much water. It's surprisingly not as humid. Like the wet spot's like 100% humidity. I mean, it is like you're drinking water from the air. It is very difficult.
Well, I've been to their retail location. I haven't been to their big warehouse.
The
Mm.
retail is just as bad.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Mm.
It's pretty hot. Pretty hot.
It's honestly why I haven't done another like tour there because it's just oh man, it's brutal.
Yeah, last time I was there, I was completely useless because I was like, I'd stand up and sit down and be like, all right, that's enough for now. That's good. I've hit my quota. It's a lot when you're moving around.
Wants to know any chance that any of us will be attending the Aquashella in New Jersey in September. Between that and the Clash with a wedding, God, that's the same month as the Clash.
Yeah.
That's a definite no for us,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
It'd be there, back for you.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't think we're going
God.
anywhere this year.
Yeah, I think we're kind of grounded for a while.
Why?
Well,
There's a
because
human
it's a really
on the
good
way.
excuse to not have to do anything. That's why.
It really is. I was a shut-in before, but I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, we got this newborn.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, I'm
These
sorry.
damn
can't do
kids,
anything.
man. We can't do anything. It's
Oh.
fine.
Sorry.
That's why we're having her, so we don't have to go do anything. Like that's
Yep.
the whole point. That's
I think in the stream on Sunday on MNC's channel, they were asked like if we're going anywhere, where we would want to go.
Mhm.
I would like to go to Dan's on the 4th of July when he does his like cookout or whatever. I'd really like to go to that.
sounds like a good time.
Yeah.
And his family is so nice. And I'm sure lots of people, but like just to hang out with his family, they are like the nicest people ever. All of them.
Yeah. Wyoming seems like a nice, secluded, away from people type of place to live for sure.
That's a good way to put it. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
do like it.
So few people there. It's the least populated state in the United States.
It reminds me of Montana. Like growing up, we had a house in Montana, and it reminds me of Montana 25 years ago. Like there was no one there either, and it was beautiful. That's not really the case now in Montana, but Wyoming is still
I think it's
quite
kind of
rural.
expensive to live there, but yeah, just because it's pretty, I guess.
Mhm.
Let's see. Jesse says, "Tell the Fots. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have that same house layout. I've seen it before.
This is
Nice
there's a reason
house.
for that is because this is one of the things you get at 100,000 subscribers. Is a freeform
Why are y'all
YouTube
moving? That's perfect.
Upgrade.
That comes along with the package.
They send you a tiny little plaque and a new house.
Yeah, for your big ass room. Yeah, exactly. Thanks for this teeny tiny plaque.
I don't even know where my plaque is.
Oh, it's over there somewhere. It's
Did
in
you
this.
melt it down and sell it?
Yeah, he's already gotten rid of it. No. This junk right here.
Well, it's a well-earned
new
100K.
people come in.
New
I
people. Yeah, so we got Into the Future 1.618 and Why Are We Always Yelling and Fearless One, Salient Aquatics, and Hoon Aquatics are in the chat now. So welcome, people.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah.
The 2025 open house and barbecue info is not up on
Mm.
Fishfam link yet.
Is it happening?
But is it up at all? Like, is there a specific date? Because last year, wasn't it like more aligned with the weekend than the actual 4th of July?
I thought it was the day
yeah,
after
it was like
or something like that.
I think the 4th of July was like on a Friday or something weird like that. I don't know. I'm probably wrong, but
I think it was a day after. Like they saw because it was the weekend, so it was easier to do it that way or something.
I'm sure they won't even talk about it till like June.
Yeah. Johnny's
Gonna say, that's being a
don't
little
think
too prepared. It's only
talking about it at all. So Johnny, if we just like put a request to have it up on Fishfam link, can we just get the ball rolling and y'all
Yep.
have to do whatever we say?
Just whatever days Johnny requested off work is going to be when it's happening.
The
and
days that Johnny is requesting
have to
off
be
work
there.
is the Clash.
We're gonna need them cooking hot dogs. Man in the grill.
What tasks do we have for Johnny when he gets to the Clash, though? He's gonna earn all that back.
Well,
Oh, something with the,
I bet
the
they
fish
would-
show, obviously.
really, yeah, I bet they really might need him to bag some fish.
Hmm. Kisses.
Oh,
Every
the
single
worst
one gets
thing. The worst thing that you can get roped into at the Clash is being a judge for the fish contest for the show. That is so tedious.
I would never want to
Horribly
be a judge.
tedious. I judged corridors the year prior, and then this past year I did the aquascaping contest. And after I judged Corey's, I'm like, no, I'm not doing that again. And then I judged aquascaping, and I'm like, I'm not doing that again. And in fact, I don't want to judge anything. I also judge plants too. I could do that. There's not a lot up there, but I also want to enter plants. So I don't. Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
little
just-
biased.
I would
little
be
bit.
a judge and take bribes.
yeah.
open to
I
bribes.
mean, the key is not getting caught for basically anything in life. So
I misinterpreted the rules, so it's okay. It's fine.
repeat after me. I misinterpreted the rules.
Like Creed on cleaning day. He's like, oh, I thought it was a suggestion.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sorry, this was not official. I had no idea.
Mickey M says, since I'm not a lot on other social media and I am quite unaware of everything that happens, when did Bob meet Chelsea? A lot of dating before making the relationship public.
Not really.
story?
Not so much. Like it was pretty. I don't even know how to like.
Did y'all stream the first date?
Only on OnlyFans.
Yeah, I was gonna say that you
Wow.
want to get
You
into
guys
some
aren't signed up?
members.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
what's up?
It's awesome.
No, I think we were aware pretty quickly that there's no one else you can stand more than each other, so it worked out.
So we met through Instagram. She sent me a reel of her rainbow fish tank,
I did.
and
It's my game. Like that's
That's
all
a-
I got.
she did
That-
her research.
Yeah. That's how
And
you lose
I
Rob.
actually thought that she was a.
This is the best part.
Oh
I
my
was
gosh, I forgot-
fake.
Yeah,
Well, because I had
Oh,
just
like a
Catfish.
porn
I
bot.
hadn't had
I
Instagram.
thought she was a catfisher. So
What,
it was
a
a brand new.
rainbow?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I had
yeah,
like
yeah.
5
A
pictures.
rainbower, not a catfisher,
They-
a rainbower.
Yeah, they literally so because I had so many friends adding me so quickly on Instagram, they thought I was a bot. So I couldn't even post anything or do anything. Oh, shut up. It just I hadn't had Instagram in years, so all my friends were like, "Holy hell." So everybody was following me. They thought I was a bot. I could not respond to things. I couldn't post to things. So it probably really looked shady. Like it was really
And I was like, okay, there's an attractive woman sending me a reel about rainbow fish. She was also dressed up as Al Borland in one of her photos.
it's
So I'm
just
like,
how I
this
dress.
person, and I love home improvement. It's one of my
That would go
favorites.
straight to my spam, and I would never see it.
I'm like, this person has really done their homework. There's no way.
I
this
am
is-
good.
I
I'm
don't think
really good.
I kept waiting for like the link. Can you send me money?
I'm still shocked that he came to visit me.
I'm like, I'm never falling for this again.
Yeah, like I was still surprised that like, well, I mean, I'm a real person clearly, but it was when I look back at it and like the whole, I'm like, God, that does look very, very questionable.
how long
Very
ago?
questionable, even to me. So, but it worked out. It escalated pretty quickly after that.
Or are you
Um,
playing the long game? Gonna drop
Well,
that link.
Who's to
Yep.
say, really? It hasn't been long enough, right?
You got
We
him.
have time. Bring this child into the world. I'm really convincing. Like,
Locked him in.
really doing a good job. Yeah.
Is that a pillow under there?
Yeah, really. This is a suit. We're gonna end up on AMC at some point. I don't know when, but
What is
No,
that?
I'm gonna end up on
Relevant?
Snapped.
So Chelsea would like you to help get her brother, who's a prince, out of a foreign country.
can you just send this much money to this place at this time? Thank you. Thank you very much.
Wow, welcome in Big Steve, Frenzy 4K, Gina's Reef, and Dennis Engel. The Starfire glass worth the money. What is that?
It's the low iron.
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
It's nice.
It is
Very
nice.
nice.
I kind of want one.
It's expensive.
I think it's
I
more
told-
worth the money if you're like a YouTuber or someone who takes a lot of film and pictures. Having the clear glass is nice. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know that I would ever shell out for it.
It is. I know a lot of people would get, because one of my local fish stores did custom tanks. They worked with a local glass company, and you could order pretty much anything you wanted. They'd let you do whatever. And some people for like really large monster display tanks would do the super high end low iron glass, and it would be sickeningly expensive, but it looked pretty cool. I mean, it was really visually lovely.
Well, I'm thinking about replacing a couple of those fluval flexes with a 20 long, and I kind of decided like my next tank will probably be something to that end. Like I kind of told myself like I need to learn, I need to like really get good at plants and really know what I'm doing before I get that kind of display tank. But I think I'm ready for it. Because I know they're kind of expensive, but I think a 20-gallon is probably not that bad.
It'll be expensive, but it's not going to be anything like where you're going to vomit when you see
think
how much
I-
they
yeah.
want.
My rimless 22-gallon long was like $100, but that was pre-COVID, so I don't know what.
So it's
the
800
current
now.
rate- Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
inflation.
Yeah, yeah.
It's worth
Okay.
it though, I think, Stephen, especially for your kind of tanks with all the like the plant. That is a really, it's like a picture frame. It really.
Well, yeah,
it
I kind of
really-
want everything to be a display tank, so I figured, I might as well graduate to the low iron for some of them at least.
They do make some less expensive brands of tank that are low iron. I actually bought a few rimless low iron tanks from my local fish store that they imported from Japan.
Mhm.
They're really nice. It was just some random brand, but it was a nicer quality glass for sure. which is small.
And you can also find some where they only use it on like the front pane,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
which helps costs.
Yeah. If you're putting it next to anything or in some type, why do you need the sides to be,
It's true. Yeah. So Christine wants to know what's in that tank behind you.
I have my black ghost knife fish,
Oh.
some glass catfish, orange Venezuelan corridoras, hillstream loaches, auto sinkless, some cherry shrimp that they don't bother, some random coal guppies that we threw in there for the ghost knife that he doesn't eat.
Yeah, just sacrificial trash fish that I wish he would have eaten.
Sacrificial trash.
And
I mean, if I'm being honest here,
so the ghost knife was my bucket list fish. And so he went in there first. And then I had the orange Venezuelan quarries. And I'm like, before I put anything small in there, what is he going to do? So we threw in some guppies that, and didn't care. Then we threw in some shrimp and they colony bred. So the Cory cats were obviously fine, and they have bred many times in there as well.
One of the first fish that I was ever obsessed with as a very young child was a black ghost knife that my aunt had. It was the most, I would sit for, it felt like hours as a kid, but it was probably about 15 minutes. I'd sit in front of the tank just waiting for that ghost knife to come out. They're so cool.
They are cool. I wish they would come out more.
I know,
but
right? They do not.
Yeah, so Jenna's tank is a lot of like dormant, they're nocturnal fish. Like the glass cats, they kind of sit in one spot in the plants, and they don't come out unless you feed them. They really are cool.
I like those a lot.
You can coax them out with food though, and then like
and then they
my favorite is when there's
beautiful.
They're really pretty. Yeah.
My favorite is when it's spawning day for the orange Venezuelans though, because there's like 20 something of them in there maybe, and they get crazy on spawning day. They're all over the place, and they lay like 10 billion eggs.
They do that.
Oinky says, have you had an experience with a light that was so bad that you stopped using it? With me, I had no choice. Within 2 days of usage, the light sparked and caught on fire.
No. Don't give up. Plug it back in. Put the fire out. You'll be fine.
Don't be a quitter.
Don't be a quitter.
Just put it closer to the water.
What is that Blueville chi light that was attached to the filter that you just tossed?
Barely a light.
Can that even be called a light?
That's a light.
Like
you call that a light?
Yeah, maybe one par, and then it's a submersed light, so it grew algae all the time. That was just the weekly chore was to get the layer of algae off the light. What a bad tank.
What a farce.
Yeah. Also, I want to address this. Didn't know they could all go with shrimp. I wouldn't put a ghost knife with shrimp.
Or at least
in
try
general,
with a few sacrificial.
It's
These are shrimp I didn't want. That's the key.
Yeah. Sacrificial garbage fish, I believe.
Yeah.
Trash shrimp.
Trash fish. I'm sorry. Trash fish.
Yeah. I believe Party Pangolin told me at Aquafest that she had a black ghost knife that ate anything she put in the tank with it. So it had to live by itself. Ours just happens to be pretty docile.
Doesn't do much of anything.
But it
eats.
It allegedly. Even they're not supposed to eat anything but like frozen and live food, but it will snatch flake from the other fish.
So. I've said it so many times that I thoroughly believe that it's the stereotypes of certain types of fish. It's just so unfair because it comes down to your individual fish. I've had so many people tell me,
for example,
it was going to be a nightmare, and it wasn't.
I feel like I was afraid of barbs for a long time because I thought they were all just murder machines, and that you had to have 1,000 of them, or else they were going to kill all your fish.
They want you to. It's what everyone says. It's
awesome.
What everybody perpetuates.
Yeah, so they can get them and hoard the barbs.
Yeah,
barbs are better than tetras. Problem. Fight me.
I will.
Well, and then the barbs will eat your algae.
Yeah, there's some great barbs out there. I was one of those people too. For a long time, for many years, I was like, I'm not even going to try it. And then I got my banded barbs, and I was like, I have been missing out. Like, this is very sad.
Yep,
they're great.
We just have the cherry barbs. We have black ruby barbs.
Those are pretty.
Yeah.
I think the black rubies are very underrated.
Yeah, those are nice.
Yeah.
Pretty
Those
awesome.
are really nice. I just think people, because of the common types of fish, and I always say Petco fish just because it's what everybody really has access to. It's like they make these stereotypes based on these super common species that there's so much more out there. How can you pigeonhole everything? It's kind of silly.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, what time is it? Let's guess some
Yeah,
logos.
it's past time, but a few more people came in. If you want to say hello to them before people are no longer allowed to say hello, because it's about to be logo
right.
guessing time.
Well, we got My Fish Tanks Aquatics, John in here, Aquarium Fantasy, Henry, and Nancy B in Tennessee rolling in late because she has
Had to
decided
work.
to have a job. Which
Ugh.
what's
Who
that?
does that?
Yep.
Crazy.
Lucky she's awesome.
Gross.
What about Fish Frenzy Addiction and Regina Phalanges?
Well, I did say hi to them, but no, to Fish Frenzy. Regina just popped in though. Hi, Regina.
And we have Bob to thank for Regina's name here on Facebook, here on YouTube, because I believe, Bob, you started calling her Regina Phalanges, so she changed her YouTube name to Regina.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yep.
I feel like I've only known her as Regina Phalanges.
Don't you love origin stories? They're the best.
Back years,
Mm-hmm.
like before my time, I had some streams I had to go back and rewatch, like or watch for the first time, like Bob's very first live stream. It was adorable.
one way to put it.
I love
ever seen
that.
it?
It was adorable.
I haven't heard it called that before.
That's my favorite. I'm sticking with that. That was precious. Precious.
Just he was so brave. It was
It
so
was
great.
so good.
There's a lot of
I
bravery
mean,
involved.
what about your first live stream?
Very
Was
brave.
it also
The
adorable?
bravest.
Very brave.
Very brave.
No one braver than me doing that.
It's okay. I
And
sat
hi.
next to him for weeks while he live streamed, and I just like hid to the side. Sometimes I wouldn't even be in the area. Like,
Well, you were
that's how-
there? No.
I'm just hang out next to him.
She
One
was
day you
always
just
sitting off to the
appeared.
side.
Yeah, I would. Sit
So
off
when
to
he
the
was
side.
yelling at the dogs, he was actually yelling at you.
It was me.
No, it's
Get
still
back
Watch
in the
down,
kennel.
watch
Well, I
down.
used to stream from the dogs weren't a problem.
Yeah,
Now,
that's true. They're being good right now. No one's saying anything. They're being very quiet and well behaved. Everybody
Outside.
stop.
Do you
Not
wanna?
disturb them.
Well,
Game time.
everybody refresh and try to guess whose logo this is. Member of our beloved community. But who is it?
Steenfott Aquatics.
Nope. Definitely not.
Go away.
Already did
Lamp.
yours.
Lamp Lampington.
Are you sure you did his and not all things fish?
Yes, I did both. I have not done Steenfott Exotics though. So still a possibility.
Yeah.
Light
bulb
bulb
aquatics.
aquatic.
Literally.
Lamp Aquatics.
Wait.
Yeah, Nancy, I would show my hand sometimes. I remember that. It's funny. It's all you really need. I need much more than
That
that
is-
to talk about fish.
Just to
Joking.
prove like Bob has a human girl there.
Like, hi. My
A
hand.
human hand. at
Yeah.
least.
A human hand.
It was very Jurassic Park. Like, it could have been like one of those moments, you know. We don't know if it's attached to anything, but there it is.
Pier 1.
That's funny.
Y'all are free to guess too, because y'all are totally not on the scoreboard. I don't think. Let me see.
Yeah, I guess Chelsea because
Nope.
I thought
Well,
Maybe.
no, you're wrong. So far, I've only seen one correct answer in the list.
Oh, someone's been right.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
Tell me
now
whenever you want to call it, because
We're gonna call it.
Few.
You're gonna
Okay.
call it
We're calling it at 4.
Crown Tail. Yeah. So Zen
Yeah.
and Fish Frenzy and Rachel and Crown Tail.
I
Yes.
thought it was.
It's Andy Carson.
Oh.
Mm. Boots Cats. All
To
right.
the people that I know it's not me.
Well, people usually do
No,
not
it's not me.
manage to guess their own logo.
See, I was gonna say I probably
Andy
wouldn't know
looks
that.
lamp. She has a baby.
Oh,
Indeed. All right.
Drop that
Cutie
baby right out of
potato.
there.
so
Yes, Crown Tail, you did get it.
Well, this will be easy. Who's this?
hello, darkness, my old friend.
Good one.
I figured the first one would be easy, so I like to be a dick on the second one when that's the case.
Well,
Mary Oliver
Yeah.
got
That's
her angelfish,
tough.
and the
Cool.
grandbabies took it.
Nice.
No, Eric.
No, Eric.
All right, I'll leave. Bye, guys. No Eric's allowed.
Any guesses from the Steenfotts?
Oh,
Nope. Okay.
yeah. I don't think
Ooh.
so.
Oh, I almost
Watch
put
it
in
is ours
a
now.
bigger-
That'd be funny. Oh,
Yep. Nobody knows. So
I'll be
now-
so impressed if somebody gets that. So
Well,
impressed.
I will declare shenanigans.
Is it false?
Little shenanigans.
Oh boy, there you are.
Oh,
Do you know what fish it might be?
Go lay down.
I would say koi or
Lay down.
cat.
Outside.
Catfish.
Outside. Go for a ride.
What is it? A potato? What is that?
It's a fish.
It's an eyeball. Do you ever feel like you're being watched?
It looks like a. It looks like a bicher or something.
Is it a
Oh.
rainbow? Steven, is it a
No.
rainbow?
No, it is a fish I have though.
Okay.
Huh. I'm intrigued.
I have it's in the 90 gallon, actually.
Mhm.
Oh, Siamese?
No.
Is it a cichlid? Like I can't.
I don't have no cichlids. I have well no, we have an angelfish. That's our
That is a cichlid cichlid right there.
Yeah, it's
Well-
pretty cichlidy.
Well,
Yeah.
we have 5.
Damn, that okay.
So we have Branton. It is a
I
Pandagara.
could see Geek Boy.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay,
So you
Brandon,
have
who else?
Brenton,
Mhm.
and a banana.
I see it
And
now.
Oh, okay. I
Nope,
think
Hannah
that there's-
Banana spelled it
As
wrong.
soon as you showed Geek.
I think that there's more context at this point.
Rocky and Miles.
Hang on, I gotta
Yeah.
add Anna Banana
Go lay down.
to the
My
scoreboard.
goodness.
She's
Oh,
new to
boy.
the scoreboard. Welcome
Speed
to
up.
the leaderboard. I know. All right, Rocky and Miles is not new to the scoreboard. All right,
Boots Cats.
also not new to the scoreboard.
And Linda Worth.
Cool.
Nancy says you've done Geek before. And first of all, that doesn't matter. But second of all, you thought you had, and you turned out you had not.
I didn't see him in
Right.
the archives, so that's yeah.
Erroneous.
And if it's
Oh,
not in the
no.
archives, it does not exist.
Have you ever
Yeah.
done just the generic, like Garage Gills is just a G? Like,
Yes,
whatever you
I
That's
love
done,
doing that. I love
we've
doing that so
done-
much.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Melissa, who is just
Yeah.
an M, and Aquarium Fantasy was just an A. Who else
Where
did
you'll
we
either
do?
you'll either do the white or of the letter or the color of the background.
I don't
That's
give a
fair.
fuck. I will just zoom in on nothing.
Pensive.
Fish Frenzy Addiction. I am in live chat, but also on
Let's go to the tape.
StreamYard.
All right.
But on StreamYard, I had Linda Worth right before Fish Frenzy Addiction.
Fish Frenzy.
Garage Gills. I'm not generic.
Right. Yep. Right after Linda Worth. It always looks different on your end because YouTube loves to lie. Just a bag of lies.
Oh, there
Oh,
it
you
is.
called him common.
Oh, you did Geek Boy before you released the game to the public as a test on Fishcord.
That's what I thought. I was like, when I looked in my archives, I'm like, why haven't I done Geek Boy yet? Oh, because I probably used him as a test. Yeah,
I feel bad I didn't recognize one of my favorite fish.
I know they're great.
Well, Geek Boy didn't recognize it either.
I almost thought like a mudfish. at
I
first.
thought it. That's why I thought like biter. I
Mud
was trying to think
skipper.
of like an eel or something weird because it had like. But yeah. Yep.
They like to clean my hand when I'm trying to work on the tank.
They're the best. I
Creepy.
just love them. Everyone should have them at some point.
All right. Moving on to the next game. This is where we ask AI to generate some freaky ass things. And then you tell us what they are. Like whatever this is.
They can be really good. I posted one on Instagram and it got reshared multiple times
I
because
laughed
I had like this.
Did
whole
you claim it
backstory.
as real?
Yep.
You're the problem. You are the
fact
problem.
that some like I died when he's like, "Oh my god, it got reposted." I was like, "No, it did not."
You are why the internet is officially dead.
Yeah, it was.
I did feel bad and deleted it though.
Yeah.
So
Let
I
me
thought it
let
was
me
more
just
obvious, but it
I'm
was
pretty
not.
sure I even said someone's gonna think that's real. Like I
How
think
many
I said
followers did
that
you gain
before.
from it?
What's that?
How many followers did you gain from
get
it?
Oh, I don't even pay attention on Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram's worthless.
Yeah, pretty
So
much.
stupid. It's really
Let me
gone the
just
way of everything
say-
else.
I specifically said it needs to be an aquatic snail, and so they made it aquatic, putting it in a cup of
It's
water.
on water. It's aquatic. It's fine.
See, it doesn't need that much water.
Yep.
That's where the
Mhm.
poop goes.
I mean, it
down
could
in
be a
there.
really pretty mystery snail.
Well,
Yeah.
I could it. Like, could it?
Eh,
We need to smell it to be sure, honestly.
it
I've
appears
only
to be
seen-
alive.
3.
Okay, well, that's 3. That's all they're gonna get.
Okay, so we have boots cats. It's a ram's horn.
What?
I
Not at all.
specifically
but-
said
okay.
shaped like the horn. Like I said,
Huh.
ram's horn snail, an aquatic snail whose shell spirals like the shape of a ram's horn. And it's like, here,
Garden snail. That's what you get.
This is what you want.
All
Aquatic.
they know.
snail in a cup of
Fine.
water.
It's all they
Okay.
know.
Fish frenzy addiction
All right.
and Essie Catahulas.
Cool.
What I like is that they've actually made it outside of the jar. Like it is protruding outside of the jar.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
Mhm.
it
Kaput.
defies everything right there. It's
The
amazing.
fourth dimension.
Uh-huh. It
Well-
transcends boundaries.
It's only got to slightly touch the water.
It's fine.
Identify the plant.
Guppy grass.
Is this a swasser tang?
Maybe.
No, that's not the swasser
I
tang.
was thinking that it might be Sasquatch Tang. I
It's
don't
kind of
think,
crimpy on one side, but then the right side is throwing me off. I don't know.
I don't believe the AI knows. They could just like stole some images and put them together.
Yep.
Well,
Trumpet snail. I got that one.
hey,
Good
all
one.
right. Well,
We were
Guess
just
what,
talking
Bob?
about
You're-
some of these.
you're on the board.
Yep. Bob got a
Perfect.
point.
Good job. I take half that point.
I
So
think I beat the masses.
that's pretty funny. That's a good one.
Okay.
Ooh, Scotty
We
getting
have-
super specific.
All right.
Boots
Yeah, first
cats.
5. Okay.
Fish frenzy
Okay.
addiction. Branton Lightcap.
Do I have
Okay.
like a 30-second advantage because of the
Yes.
YouTube delay?
Yeah.
Like
The
10 like
only
10
reason
seconds.
why I stream with them, so I
Zen.
get that 30-second
You just
advantage.
ruined it for everyone.
and
Wasted the good surprise on you.
Toonie Loon. Scotty was too specific and he took just a little bit too long.
Yeah, y'all don't count as part of the first 5, so it's okay. It's a blurt it out. All right. Well, that'll do it for the shitty AI images. And this is meta AI. It's like the worst of the image generators too.
Yeah.
I've never tried that one.
Bryn.
It's
I
Well,
know that.
I'll do
Steven
some
cannot,
research.
by the
It doesn't
way.
talk to me. I can't interact with meta. AI at all. So I have to have Jenna use that one. It just ignores me.
I like to make it speak pirate talk.
Yar.
You
It
can
does
use
it.
on
It's annoying.
ChatGPT. You can use voice mode, and in advanced voice mode, it can talk to you like a pirate if that's really what
Oh.
you want in your life.
Interesting. Well, I don't know if you know what pirate ship is, but that's who I use to ship my fish. I had to contact customer service, and so I was having it translate everything I said into pirate speak.
It was so funny. I couldn't.
And they
believe
played
it.
along. It was
yeah,
great.
the whole time. It was ridiculous. He's like saying out loud and he's typing, and I'm like, "There's no way. There's no way." There was a way. It happened. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, I do have Meta on Instagrams, but I don't use Instagram.
Yep.
I don't want no porn bots messaging me on Instagram, showing me rainbow fish and other bullshit like that.
Shut up. Like, bad enough, all right? Like, come on.
Next thing you know, you'll be flying into Sacramento.
Next thing you know, you're gonna end up at the Sacramento International Airport.
What are they on Austin Powers? Sex bots or
Fembots.
fembots?
Fembots.
We just watched Austin Powers. It'd been a while. It held up.
That's a good one.
I
That's
love
a good
that
one.
movie.
Margaret
I
Thatcher
love it.
naked on a cold day. Margaret Thatcher naked on a cold day.
Oh, I love it. It's so good. It's so good. A lot of things we watch nowadays don't hold up, and you're like, man, why did I ever like this? But for me, that one still hit.
So we do a family movie night with our kids every Saturday night. Last weekend we watched White Chicks.
Oh
That
God.
one does not hold up.
Oh no.
Not that it was
never-
any good when it
never
first
held
came
up.
out, but yeah.
My sister
Viewing
went
the
to
critically
school.
acclaimed.
She went to school with a girl that looked exactly like one of the Wayans brothers as a white chick, and it was unfortunate. Like my sister's like, check this out, and I was like, oh my God. It's like it came to life. It was
Is that
amazing.
David Wayans?
It's Marlon and Sean.
Yeah.
I think.
It's not actually that Rachel, it's not really that racy of a movie. Like it's pretty tame.
Yeah.
And as far as like language goes, our kids they know not to say it. They've heard it, one of those things.
So when I was younger, we had movie night on the weekends, and when I turned 16 and got my license, they sent me to the store, and it's the first time I drove by myself. I was so excited. I went to Blockbuster. I didn't know what to get, and I was like, "Oh, this movie has Woody Harrelson. This is gonna be sweet." And I don't know nothing about it, and it was The People versus Larry Flint.
Oh,
and watching that
With
in
your
front of my
parents?
parents was horrifying. I was like, they were like, "Did you rent a porno?"
You're like, yes, I did.
What do you let me down?
I'm 16. I can drive by myself. What do you think I did? Like, come on.
yeah. There's some lines we haven't crossed with that. Like I think
When I
Jenna
was in-
jokingly suggested Team America World Police.
Oh.
I don't know if y'all have seen that. There is a very long extended
Puppet
puppet
sex
sex
scene.
scene. Yeah.
No, it's amazing. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Yep.
Muhammad, yeah.
No, we were driving by
Freedom isn't free.
something, and Lillian
down
was like, America.
Waka Waka
And
Street.
I was like, okay, when we get home, you need to tell Dad that your friend said she watched Team America World Police with her parents and really loved it.
Like that's really gonna work. I don't give a shit what your friends do.
I've said this
Yeah.
many times, but I'll say it again. I was like the only kid allowed to watch South Park in 6th grade when it came out, and I used to tape it for my friends. And my mom was like, "You are gonna get me in so much trouble when they find you out that you're like running this like whole underground South Park videotape thing." I was like, "Well, someone's
My
got to do it,
kids-
Mom."
So our kids have seen one episode of South Park, and it was the one where they brought Christmas to Afghanistan.
Oh Jesus!
I was just about to, I bet it has to
Perfect.
do with Mr. Hanky.
Perfect.
Like
I remember
any
in like
Mr.
3rd
Hanky
grade, my
episode.
dad was going to Hollywood Video, and I had a very interesting taste in movies at a very young age. And he's like, "What movie do you want?" And I was like, "I would like to see In Clear and Present Danger." And he just looked at me. I remember the look on his face, and he's like, "All right." So he brings me home in like 3rd grade, Clear and Present Danger. It was amazing. It was a very
Nice.
interesting child.
Have you been in
Yeah.
love with Harrison Ford ever since?
I was a bit. That is literally. I was obsessed with Harrison Ford because I loved Star Wars, and who's cooler than Han Solo and Indiana Jones? You're both like, come on, it's ridiculous.
I love you. I know.
I don't think that Jenna can withstand Joe's apartment. Winky was asking if we were going to watch
I've
Joe's
never
apartment.
seen that.
There's a lot of roaches.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
Like a lot of roaches.
I forgot
it's
about
very
that
roach
movie.
centric.
What about Peter Jackson's first film, Meet the Feebles?
Oh my God.
Wait, what?
Like that is
If you have not seen Meet the Feebles, go watch it right now.
it's Peter Jackson's debut, and it's the Muppets on heroin.
It is
Literally.
crazy.
Literally, the Muppets do heroin.
What about the boobs on the hippo or whatever? She's like the thing.
Or-
It's ridiculous.
Or the fox, you must think it very odd of me that I enjoy the act of sodomy.
That
What
is
the fuck?
yes, yes. It is the most ridiculous movie I think I've ever
It
seen, other
is.
than
Oh,
Dead Alive.
man. Oh,
Dead
God.
Alive is pretty crazy too. So
All right.
Meet
that's
the
another one.
Feebles.
Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be a hard no, but
He tried to get me to watch it, and I watched the trailer. And
I
I'm like,
made him watch
never
the trailer, and
watching
he's
this.
like, "You've got problems."
Okay.
Like it was. I mean, the fact that I've seen it more than once too.
Yeah.
But Dead Alive is in that same vein. That's like they're just both. They make you so wildly uncomfortable watching them that you can't look away. Yeah, the walrus. Oh my God.
Oh, my gosh.
Jesus.
the
That's so
walrus
gnarly.
fucking the cheetah. Oh my
Yeah. It goes there. It
Oh, yeah.
really
and then he
does.
went on to direct
Yeah, right.
Lord of the Rings and
Really.
won several Academy Awards.
Yep.
All
He
right,
had to
well,
get it out somehow, you know,
Yeah.
like he had
Got
to
it
just,
out in the beginning.
uh-huh.
Nobody noticed, and he got that job.
I just couldn't believe like the amount of people who have when I say have like bring that movie
Yeah.
up, no one ever knows what it is. It's
Right.
like very
and like
seldom.
the alligator. I just remember making me laugh so hard. I don't
It's
remember
such a
why.
ridiculous movie. My God.
So
Been a
Eric,
minute
you're
since I
gonna
watched it.
screen test this with your children first, and then let us know how
Oh,
it
they've
goes, right?
seen it quite a few times.
Yeah.
required viewing.
Yeah.
It's actually their favorite movie.
What do you think they go to bed for?
Yeah. This is how we fall asleep in
We
my
don't
household.
read.
That's how it was in my house. If my parents were watching something, it didn't matter how old I was. They're like, if you don't like it, don't watch it. That was the thing. Like, if you don't like it, then don't. That's how I saw Pulp Fiction in 4th grade.
Then leave.
My dad's like, if you don't like it, leave. If you don't like you're getting a needle in it, just leave. Like, okay.
Literally.
My mom was so weird. I was like not allowed to watch Beavis and Butthead or MTV,
Ditto.
but horror movies, fine. Like,
Mhm.
Really?
sure, 4 years old, let's watch it. Let's watch every
Mhm.
single episode of Tales from the Crypt.
I love
Let's-
Tales from the Crypt.
I did
Love
too.
it. Love it.
So
Yeah,
My mom-
I just
Like
sneaked over
every
to my
horror
grandmother's
movie,
house to watch Beavis
fine.
and Butthead.
My mom was very by the book. I couldn't watch PG-13 until I was 13.
Oh, not the case
It
for
was
me.
horrible.
Not the case for me. We watched whatever. Like it was a very because I didn't repeat stuff and I didn't get in trouble and I knew what to say and what not to say. And if you have a kid who
Yeah.
isn't a narc, you know,
Yeah, that's
Like-
like our daughter. We kind of trust her with more than
Mhm.
our son.
yeah. You can tell, you can gauge the level of like,
Well,
are you gonna
right.
get me in trouble with this? Or like what's gonna happen here?
And our son is 10 and he's still at like we watched The Babysitter. I don't know if you've seen that for a family movie night. It's just a black comedy about
Mm.
like a babysitter that turns out they're doing like ritualistic sacrifice.
There you go.
And there is like
As it
a
happens.
lot of gore, but there is
The gore
literally
just comes out of nowhere too. I'd never seen this movie
the initial gore, Stephen laughed.
because it just came out of nowhere.
But the
ridiculous.
only thing that bothered our son was that there was one kissing scene. That was like
Yeah.
Ew. Gross. Yeah.
And then the next day, you're like, we're going out. Here's your babysitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got the one from the movie last night.
Yeah. She's great. It's great.
All right, Jenny, you want to press a button?
sure.
Into the Future said, did y'all have wooden boxes for TVs? My grandfather had a wooden box
Mhm.
TV.
Oh, yeah, we had one of those big wooden box TVs.
We had a black and white TV
It's a
in
bushfish.
our kitchen
Looks like it.
to watch when we used to eat dinner.
Close.
Oh,
Ooh, archer fish is a good guess.
Is that a
huh?
rainbow fish?
I don't know. It looks like a Tina Poma.
Nope.
It does look like a tenepoma.
Mm,
I hope it's not
Oscar?
generic enough.
mm.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
Mm. The head shape. It looks like a what's it called? Oh my god. Looks like a Frontosa, but not.
It doesn't even look
Definitely
close.
not
to
a
The
it.
front of it does.
Frontosas
Very
have
brown.
giant foreheads.
Is that not all of them? The females don't. What is this?
It's a Tina Poma and Zorgi high.
Well,
Well, we
I don't know if
have
you're right or
it.
not. I don't know.
Oh, I
the signs or
misspelled
anything.
it.
It's definitely in the
misspelled it.
chat though already.
Oh,
Cow-
Datnoid.
Oh,
Nah.
I love that. I love that.
Oh, leaf fish too.
Leaffish.
Mhm.
That's a Tina Poma.
That's a tenepoma. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I didn't know the species. I knew the genus.
I had
Hell's
two of them. They were amazing. I love them. Great.
So
fish.
Nancy got
So
that. pretty
they did say it before anyone
quick.
guessed
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
So.
I don't care if they blurt.
But people were like ignoring them and just guessing
Ooh.
whatever they
Mhm.
wanted.
Oh, should I not be blurting out the answers?
You can blurt
Gosh.
whatever you want. It's the guest.
It's the only time I'm
privilege.
ever gonna get it right. So
Yeah. But you,
We
We
yeah.
actually have these at our Petco right now, oddly enough. I never see them, and they have a bunch of them.
Did you get Nancy?
Got Nancy. Now I got Branton.
Branton? Do you have Rocky and Miles?
I do now.
Scotty?
Yeah, I thought maybe
Okay.
chocolate gourami too.
And
Talk about a
Boots
fish
Cat.
that will eat anything that fits in its mouth. These guys are really good at that.
chocolate gourami is a good guess.
That is a good one. It's a little thicker than a chocolate gourami, but it does
Mm.
look. Mine
Okay,
were
and
6
then-
inches when they were full grown. They were big. Really cool fish.
Okay. And next.
Tina Poma.
It's already been guessed. Elisha, kind of close with the theme.
Hmm.
Not quite.
This could be so many things, I feel like.
I thought Molly at first.
I was gonna say I was thinking sylph and something, but
But it's only one thing.
Is that close enough?
is it a killifish?
No.
Looks like an Ayer's eye.
Hmm.
Is that better?
If that's a
No.
cyprochromis, there's no way that's a cyprochromis.
You're what? I was gonna say, what
I
are
was-
you?
I was gonna
What are
say
you gonna do?
something that I shouldn't say.
Oh,
So I had to
well,
stop.
that's surprising. Okefenokee?
Yes, Eric.
Oh, is it the sunfish? No, it's a it's got a longer body.
It's long, yeah. I don't know. This
Nope.
could be several things.
I see 5 of them.
Yeah, it is a
Oh, it is
pygmy
a
sunfish.
Is it? We have those.
I know.
We actually have quite a few of those.
Ours?
Bob was just
Ours?
critiquing Jenna's drawing. That's all.
I
Okay.
did my best.
She
And-
tried.
The
Damn it.
color, the color is
Don't stop.
Maybe
Cry.
it's
Jenna, cry, Bob.
Okay, I got Bob. I got Nancy.
Okay, do you have Cheryl? Also, Eric said it in private chat.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Tell
I'm
me
like
when
10
you're
feet
ready.
away from my keyboard, so I can't do private chat.
he's just gotta blurt it out. It's fine.
Linda Worth,
Okay.
Fish Tank Barn,
Oh, I gotta add him to the scoreboard. All right. Fish tank.
is an Okefenokee sunfish a pygmy sunfish?
I don't
Yes.
know. Judges?
Probably.
Okay.
Okay, then
Sure.
give it to Zen.
Even though it's Zen, give it to her.
Even though. You know who's not here? Moose. So now
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
Zen has taken the lead because Moose isn't here.
Let me call him. We'll call them.
I would say
Hung.
probably pretty good guess on the theme.
Yeah, I mean it's not live food per se, but pretty close.
So,
We'll
yeah,
give it to Nancy.
kind of like picky eaters, except for the very first thing that Chelsea said about the other fish was like
Yeah.
anything that fits in their mouth.
Yeah, that's mine would eat anything that would fit
Well,
into
I
their
based
mouth.
this all of Dan's fish when I was trying to find some more picky eaters. Where Dan was like,
Just,
"Yeah, they're
baddest?
eating live baby brine and
Scarlet
frozen."
baddest,
So,
blue baddest, chameleon baddest.
all right, yes,
Good grief.
whatever.
Okay, I'll stop.
Way to ruin everything. God, are you rethinking the
Just-
fact that you invited us on the stream now?
Name them all. I mean, it was
Okay.
pretty easy though. Like I could
He's
see it
feeling
popping
real
up in
good
chat.
right now, though, so it's
on
okay.
fire, man.
He's feeling great.
This is all for your ego, right?
That's
This
really
is
good, though. That's
for
a good
me
one.
to
Like,
promote you, right?
he is a really good guesser, you guys. Okay,
Yeah.
really good.
Okay, we have, and Eric got it too.
I'll
So
mute
we have,
myself on the next one.
Yeah.
Feel
no, but
free,
I
buddy.
drew the next one, so it might be less
Oh.
good.
Might be back to the sunfish.
All right, so you got Benjamin Peters.
Hold on, let me get Eric and Bob. Or did Bob and Chelsea want to split these points? You'll have 4 points so far.
I just take half of whatever he gets, so it's fine.
in the divorce. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. All right. So Benjamin.
Branton. Fish Frenzy.
Okay.
Scotty. Linda Worth. People who were saying baddest. This is a Scarlet baddest, so it's Dario.
Daria. Yeah.
Mhm.
Scotty's still awake. Is Jody still awake?
No.
She already
Baddest
warned me that she wasn't going to be.
It's the black tiger.
Yeah.
What?
Dee Dee said that Scotty and SC Cat House said they mentioned the scientific name
What was the last one?
for the pygmy sunfish.
All right, fine. Yeah, I did. Well, okay, I saw Elisoma, but that's all I saw was Elisoma. If you're gonna get all fancy with the scientific name, you're gonna have to do the whole
It should
thing.
be Elisoma evergladii.
Mm-hmm. So did they say the whole thing? They're gonna be fancy. Otherwise,
If you're gonna be smart,
fancy.
be smart, okay?
yeah, really.
You're
If you're
gonna
gonna
be
show
fancy
off
all
your
the way.
intellect, you gotta do the Alishon way.
Drop
Alishon
the
is
whole
always
thing.
like full,
Yeah.
proper scientific name.
I see
Mhm.
Scotty said Elisoma.
I figured
Wah, wah.
some bullshit.
And
Yeah.
same with
Suck it, nerd.
How about y'all each get an honorary quarter point?
Oh boy.
Ooh,
Quarter
quarter point.
Okay.
Better than 8th. Oh shit.
Oh, I know what this one is, but I won't say it.
I think
You
I
can say it.
know.
You can do it. It's okay.
Yeah, that's
I will allow
exactly what it is.
not to defend Scotty, but they're all Elisomas. But are all Elisomas pygmies?
I knew that one like
Can
immediately.
I just say Cichlidae, and that covers like 5,000 species?
Oh my
or-
god.
You cannot.
I like this
always-
one. This is a good one.
We always require specificity.
This is a really good one, actually.
Those are the 3
Hold on.
ones I know.
Okay. Well, you said it, Eric.
The first one.
I would like to have one of these. I'm
Or the
just
third one.
afraid.
Good on the belly though. That's good. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, this is Jenna being meticulous and
No, that's good. It's very helpful because that's pretty accurate. I really like these fish. Actually, I've wanted to keep them many times.
So we have
they seem like a pain in the ass though.
They are,
Fish-
I think.
Fish Tank Barn.
You're
All
gonna
right.
want your BBS.
Yeah, this is a live food fish for sure. This is like I think Mountaintop has luck with them. Like I'm pretty sure it's like the one person
Yeah.
I've ever heard go, yeah, they're fine.
Dan spawned him too in his
Of
warehouse.
course he did.
Nice. Okay, got Cat House.
Joe's Fish Room.
Joe's fish room. All right.
Branton.
That face is so dang cute.
Kissable.
Yeah, those little schmips up there, so darling.
And Fish Frenzy Addiction.
This one is clearly a male. Like this is a
Is
boy. That's the boys usually have the
was-
stomach like that.
So difficult to find a picture of this fish where people got the whole fish. Like I wanted the
I bet.
full body to tail, and it's
Yeah.
just like you just want the belly and its face,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
But I need to see what it looks like.
But the tail is the fun part. Like that's the part that I love the way they sit on stuff with the tail. That's the best
keep
part.
it.
Yeah, they're
So
like
without
wrapped around.
seeing the next fish, can you guess what it might be?
Yes. Hold on.
You typing it?
Maybe.
Yes.
Yes.
It is.
It is.
Damn.
Woo! Bada bing,
Well,
bada
that was
boom.
easy. But none of the guesses in chat are valid
Aw.
until now.
That's the old
Yep.
toother.
Mm-hmm. I've
Uh,
wanted those too for a long time. Never kept them.
Yeah.
We'll
let's
talk
see.
about a sensitive Sally, from what I understand, though. These guys.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Definitely not a whiptail. You whiptail.
This is a species only fish, species only tank fish.
Super tiny.
Yeah,
Also spawned in Dan's warehouse.
of course. They're super cool though. Like they're very unique. Another, really good drawing.
I mean,
It's
what
really-
not set up for spawning in Dan's warehouse with that?
Yeah,
filter?
really. It spawned at Dan's. We all have.
If I had a nickel,
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
That's-
gobies I got from him like 3 years ago have still not spawned, but he loves to send me videos of his spawning in their
It feels good, right?
his resale tank.
That's the best feeling.
So we
All
have
right.
Benjamin Peters.
oh, let me get Eric and Bob. Technically, 15. Okay.
Okay, did you get Benjamin?
Chelsea got pregnant at Dan's warehouse.
That's what I heard.
If it was a, if
You would-
it's a boy, they're gonna name it
The
Dan.
timeline adds
Doesn't
up.
he talk about breeding his pleasure all the time?
Obviously, yeah.
It is. We were there at like midnight. I recall.
The way you said it, it is.
Oh my god.
Okay, you got Benjamin, Scotty, Nancy.
Perfect breeding conditions for sure.
Let me tell you.
Nice and hot in there. Hot, hot, hot.
Rocky and Miles,
Yep.
and Joe's Fish Room.
All right.
Thought it was the wet spot. I thought it was at the wet.
You thought so, huh?
Instant ovulation.
Wow.
They all think that.
Making your wet dreams come true.
Yeah.
Does the wet spot still give out those condoms?
Yes. At least to us.
We get
I think
them.
they're trying to send us a message.
I was gonna say, what are you trying to say here?
Yeah,
Like,
didn't
what's the issue?
Are y'all stopping at one, or y'all want to have 2 or 3 or 6?
I'm fine with
Back
one.
to
I'm
back.
fine with 4. It doesn't matter to me.
I
Well,
am
you
at
guys
that
could have
point.
done what I did and just got 2 at the same time.
Well,
Bing, bang,
I
boom.
screwed up there, huh? Like,
Oops.
I do not ever.
Do it.
I don't enjoy this process, but who wants an only child? Like,
Right.
I mean, I was an only child for like a
Mhm.
long time, and I was awful. So
Were you
gotta keep that in
lonely
mind.
and bored and
I
spoiled?
was
Oh,
just a
road
beast.
free. There's nobody.
yeah. But then I got
Oh,
my
man.
sister, and I was like, well,
I want to be an only child again.
it might not have been the best thing, but that's okay.
Now you have to share.
Yeah, well, no, my parents, we grew up in a very weird situation where we didn't have to share anything. And so I don't even know how I turned out as like mildly well adjusted as I am, because we were given our own, like if there was something purchased in my household, it was purchased times 2 so that we didn't have to interact or share, because it was always an issue. So my parents were like, forget it. You just get your own and leave each other
Yeah.
alone and shut up.
I call
So-
it the Noah's Ark because we have 2 of
Yeah.
everything.
Yep. Well, and I always liked like the boy version of whatever. Like my sister wanted dolls and everything, and I was like, I don't want that crap. So
Well,
they
action
had to
figure.
get different stuff. Yeah. They were
Well, we have a
forced.
boy and a girl, so there was nothing that we could do handed down from girl to boy.
I mean,
They have
there
entirely
was-
different interests too.
yeah. I mean, there was some stuff like for Lillian, we didn't get like just super girly things for the big things. Like we got a stroller that was gender neutral, and we got a swing that was gender neutral, so that whenever we had our son, like we could keep using the car seat, keep using the stroller,
Yeah.
keep
Yeah, I'm not a fan of like anything that's specifically like the coloration is for something specific. I don't care what it is. Like I like everything to be pretty neutral.
But everyone who gifted us clothes for Lillian gave us the girliest stuff. Like just
Yeah,
these
we let that
these
known early, you know.
Yeah.
huge
Princess
puffy
party.
frilly dresses that are
No.
appropriate for nothing.
It's for Disney World.
Like give us
That's it.
neutral colored onesies, please. Like
That was
something
another
easy.
rule of ours was no Disney
No,
anything.
no new
no
Disney.
no new Disney. Yeah, like nothing that's been made in the
Mm.
last like 20 years.
90s or soon or
Yeah.
later.
Mm.
And also no polyester is on our list.
Yeah, that's another.
Um,
Everything is made of that apparently.
Steven, how many points does Branton have? Linky doesn't want to tell him.
Good. That means
Zero.
He has none.
Negative.
We have nothing to tell you. Sorry.
You got 9 points, Brandon. Are you happy with that? I don't care.
What,
right.
what if he said 9?
9.
Not happy
None.
with 9. I am not happy. I'm sorry.
Oh God.
What do we got to give away?
I made Zachary pick out of the box, and he picked this purple betta.
It's purple
Nice.
as fuck.
It's called Violetta.
Oh God.
Indeed, it
Good name.
is.
I said, "Don't pick green," and then he's like, "Then this purple one, sure."
He
Eventually,
sure
we have
didn't.
to give away the green things. All right.
It's about as ungreen as you
Eventually,
can
but
get.
not
When the
today.
blue screen comes, when the blue screen comes in, that will be when.
We have a blue screen. We had to get it just for you, Eric. Remember?
Oh yeah, that's right. Because my
Of-
my scaly green skin doesn't show up on normal.
Mhm.
No, a few years
My elf.
ago, we
My
were
elf.
filming something for Fishfam Christmas at the Clash, and Eric was going to be an elf, and Steven's like, "I'll get him an elf costume, and we'll send it to him." And then, and he sent him a green one, and it's like, "How are we going to film this in front of a green screen?"
I remember that Fish Fam Christmas that Bob refused to participate in.
Yeah, harumph.
What?
I don't think that was the case.
Apparently he doesn't remember it like that.
That's some bullshit. I do remember I had a conversation with you, and you're like, "I don't like StreamYard," and I'm like, "I get that. It sucks."
Oh yeah. That's
And
what
you're like,
first came out.
Bah
though.
humbug.
Oh yeah,
Fuck
He's
the community.
rescinded his
I hate you
previous
all.
statement.
I still
rain
hate
on your
StreamYard.
parade. That's right.
Yeah, it sucks.
It's not that
I
good.
don't-
StreamYard has
I
us
just
all by
hate
the
that it's-
balls, though.
I just hate that it's $50.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
that's
well,
ridiculous.
Yeah, it's $50 now. It sucks.
Yeah, that's a lot.
It's convenient though.
It is a very nice platform. I'll give it that.
And yeah, hashtag purple AF as suggested
the-
by Zen. So
For the
That
purple
works.
betta.
Kids
And
size better there.
yeah,
Oh, I got my check mark. Did you see? Now I feel really excited.
whoa, you
Wow.
look super famous in chat now.
Ooh la la.
I
Oh,
know.
because you're over 100 now.
Yeah.
Over 100 subs.
Mhm.
I actually enjoyed that more than the plaque.
Yeah, he was pleased
I
with
was
that.
very excited.
Yeah.
The check mark.
Because a
cloud.
lot of the people that are 100 plus are like really snobby YouTubers.
Mm-hmm.
So once you have the check, they'll
Exhibit
actually
A.
reply to you. It's
I
true.
will say
That's so
there are
ridiculous.
very few check marks I see in streams. I can
It's
name
ridiculous.
Corey,
I can name 2. Corey,
Aquarium Domain,
Domain.
Steenfott. Who else? Yeah.
But I've commented on this channel like that I watch many times, and I've commented it with my check mark, and now I get replies.
The new phone book's here. I'm
Ah.
somebody.
And Corey's not even here.
What's he
Or
doing?
his
what's all
journey.
What the hell is he doing right now?
I
Oh,
don't
yeah,
know.
that's all
I was
Bob.
gonna say what he's busy. Like, okay, come on.
But Candy's usually here too. She's not.
Oh,
They all having some kind of secret co-op meeting. I don't know.
I got kicked out of the club, I guess.
Damn.
This club's better though.
yeah, this is a good club.
Yay!
Do they know you're gonna
Yeah.
be here? Is that why they're not here?
Told them ahead of time.
Yeah.
I mean, I shared it in Facebook.
Clear
so-
out, homies. There can only be one check mark here. All right.
Highlander
Corey
rule.
was on with us a few weeks ago, and I'm looking at the numbers. I'm seeing if your top view, like max viewers, have exceeded his yet. You're like, I don't know, 5 viewers away.
I thought
from
I saw
beating him? 103.
Really?
Okay.
I saw one.
I
Wow.
think
That.
I think it was 104 for Corey. So
Haha, suck it. That's a win in my book.
yeah, it's pretty good.
That is what he will be saying to Corey later. So,
Suck it.
Suck it. Suck it from Steven Stream. It sounds awful.
Did you?
That's never good.
Never mind.
I think now you have to say it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there's
he
no
does this
secrets
to
here.
me too, and I'm like, well,
Yeah, but I do that to you on purpose
Yeah.
because it really irritates you.
that irritates the hell out of me.
But then I'm like, nothing,
Yeah,
nothing.
when it really is nothing.
Oh, it's something. It's something.
Oh, Jody
Yes.
did say something. Did she wake up?
Good morning,
Oh no,
Jody.
she was skunked, remember? Maybe she was just taking a bath.
Oh, I thought she was talking about the
Uh,
past. She was literally skunked like in real time.
In real time.
Yeah.
It would be odd to be skunked in the winter
In
time.
slow
unless,
motion.
in the winter time, unless
Oh,
a dog or something scared it out from under a porch or something.
My dog got skunked
Oh,
3
not
times.
her
It was
dog.
horrible.
Yeah, that
Oh,
seems
okay.
more sense. Yeah.
You get skunked by proxy though, because it really is the worst.
Oh yeah.
Like
That oil.
it's
Yeah.
when my dog got sprayed the first time, and he got let out at like 2 a.m. to go to the bathroom, came back in, and I was like, "Is something on fire?" Like I thought there was a fire in my house, and it was just the strong smell. That like pungent smell was so bad that it smelled like an electrical fire or something. It was so gnarly. It didn't go
Yeah.
away for weeks.
Ugh.
Weeks.
So what's
dog
the
did not
remedy
learn.
for that?
So he tried to make friends with skunks 2 times after that. Did not work out.
I mean,
Oh,
TV
What do you have
would
to do?
have
Like
you think
vinegar bath
tomatoes
or?
baths.
Oh, yeah, tomato soup.
Uh,
Tomato juice.
for me, it was just time. Like it, no matter what
Mm.
was done for him, it was just time and like letting the house air out. I mean, he took a direct hit to the chest. You could see it. Like you could see the oils, and it was just, oh God. He was terrified too. He thought he was like in trouble. I'm like, you're not in trouble. You're just disgusting. It's fine.
And they try to rub the floor. Yeah, they
Yeah.
dart
The
inside and
panic.
start. Ugh.
Yeah, the panic where they're just like, let me just see what I can do. And you're like, don't move.
Where's my scratching place? Oh, over here.
Yeah.
I'm trying to rub it up.
Uh-huh. Yeah. What is happening? Oh,
Giveaway.
Ooh.
Steven has turned into a wheel.
There I am. Okay.
Making sure you're on there.
The best I've done on this is 3rd place.
Okay, let's see if you can beat that.
Yep, you're still there.
And Ed
Really?
just entered. Is he on
All right.
there or do you need to refresh?
He's there.
Okay, now he is. What about faux sushi? Nope. Refresh.
Not yet,
And
but soon.
Here we go.
Bob,
Okay.
did
That's
you
it,
know
there you go.
that you're the reason why I'm here?
Like in life.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
You kept me alive. Your streams gave me purpose. No.
So never stop
No.
streaming, or Eric will die.
I may have never known about the Fishfam unless 3 years ago you said on one of your Monday night streams, "Hey guys, go check out the Aquatic Morning Show tomorrow. It streams every day, 10 a.m. Eastern." You know, and I'm like, okay, I'll go check it out, Bob, because
Okay.
I found KG Tropicals. KG Tropicals said Aquarium Co-op. I went to Aquarium Co-op. Aquarium Co-op said, Bob, go see Bob. So I went to go see Bob. And then Bob, you were awesome. And then you said, go see Aquatic Morning Show. So then I went to Aquatic Morning Show, and then it was just all a huge snowball from there. So I got
job.
into the Fish Fam per you. So I would have never known about it. So you're to blame.
Yep. Good job.
I'll take it.
And thank you.
Also saw you were wearing my shirt a couple weeks ago, so I appreciate it.
Yeah, I got to wipe with something sometimes. No. Ran out of DP. No. It's a good
I'm wearing my own shirt.
That's the best. I love it.
Aquatics.com to
I'm
buy
wearing-
this merch
Weird.
that will be replaced soon.
Rico.
When I was
I'm
at
wearing
like
Rico.
when I was like 1,000 subscribers, I would wear my merch everywhere, and now I feel weird if I wear it. Like
I
I'm
wear it.
wearing something with my name on it. That's just weird.
Right.
I wear it. It's my name now too, and I feel just fine about it. Feels great. Feels great.
Got to sell that merch.
Mm-hmm.
I actually went to your site today and I was like, I need to buy a shirt. But then I was like, oh, okay. Bob Steenfott hates fat people because the shirt sizes did not accommodate me. So, that's fine.
What is? I
Well,
know
you know,
it
Bob's only 5'5". Bob's only 5'5", so that's really where his shirt size cuts off. So
I thought it went up. Like I thought it went to.
So
Huh.
But is it no
Careful.
tall shirts?
It only
Hmm.
goes to 3X and
Really?
I can kind of do a 3X, but usually not if it's not a tall. I usually just get a 4XLT just to
Wow,
make
that's
sure.
very
Hmm.
it's the joke.
I like my
So-
shirts giant.
Well, to be fair, I set that up like 18 years ago when they maybe didn't have, because I check every option except for color. I only do like a couple colors, but sizes I check everything, so I'll have to double check.
No, speak
Well,
of the devil. and
Do
he
better,
shall appear.
Oh, look, the ACO guy is here.
Do better. Be better. Thanks.
They were having a secret meeting without you, for sure.
Well,
It's over now.
Definitely.
Yep.
And if Candy comes in too. Oh,
The bat signal is no longer up, so everyone's free.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 4XLT with a Hemi. All right, I'm
Problem
seeing.
is the length of shirts. They're so short. Like that's what's annoying.
Well, yeah, if it's not a tall, I can't necessarily wear it out in public. Although I will say the Aquarium Co-op shirts, even though they're not tall, they're not that bad lengthwise.
They
Pretty
fit
good.
really well.
no, the new ones
Yeah.
are like really good too. Like
even
they are.
even the black one with the
They're
green
long,
puffer, like,
yeah.
I
the
don't know what-
length. Oh, the length. I love it. You can tuck it in and bend over without it becoming untucked in the back. I love
Well,
it.
I can't do all that, but just saying it's functional. All right, still seeing just 52 entries. I think we're going to
Yeah.
go ahead and spin. And if you're new to the wheel, I'm not sure if anyone is new to the wheel. This is the wheel of you lose. So if it lands on your name, that's bad.
Means you lose.
Unless you're the first person and then you get some pity points.
Will I make it 2 in a row? That's first off.
So, Bob, you didn't beat Corey in max viewers for this stream, but you did exceed
yet.
his points.
Ooh, ouch!
Something
Yeah.
there, huh?
I guess I
Yeah.
have more fish knowledge.
Obviously, you're really good at identifying AI fish and drawings.
Because
Good
he
job.
does it himself. Yeah, exactly.
Oh
All
yeah,
right.
I am wearing Corey's Secret Santa gift. Oh, he got me this hoodie.
Sweet.
Those are good hoodies too. We have those.
Lumi is matching.
Then
Yeah,
he
I love
is.
these shorts.
Yeah.
I love it. It's got good sleeves where you can roll them. You got to get in the tank, roll your sleeve up. I love
True
it.
story.
Ben Bedford says ACO air stones are a game changer. Who puts air in their tanks? It's ridiculous.
Are we gonna start that again?
Why
That
would
was
you
one of the
need
worst
water
live
to
streams
move at
I've ever
all?
seen in my life.
That was yeah. Wow.
Water doesn't need to
Show the
have
guns.
any kind of gas exchange.
Just wow.
It's just
Yeah,
water.
That's all
Show
I
my
got for
pea
that.
shooters.
Just let it sit there and do its thing. Biology will take over. All right. I
To
think
wash my
that's
hoodies in a tank of tannins.
Good stain to the fabric.
Fish breathe water, not air.
yeah. There you go.
Durr. It's like fish keeping 101. The wheel is perfectly centered. Let's go.
Those Bettas and
Let's not go there.
Corey's, they're going out to spit out all the air that your air stone put in.
Ridiculous air.
Science.
Like,
That might
get
be
that
a
trash out of here.
Great.
Gooey.
That's really funny.
All right, we got 53 entries, and we're gonna go ahead and do the spinny thing. And the wheel is very small because
It's
OBS
well, it's cold. It's cold in Louisiana. It happens.
wheel
I
shrinkage.
tell you.
I was in the
We got
I
some-
was about to. Damn it! I was in the pool. I was in the pool.
Good old wheel shrinkage. All right.
You did use your TDS pin on the snow.
Yeah.
Oh god, it says 10. Okay, that's what it said. I was like,
5
whoa, what's
ppm.
happening?
Okay.
5 parts per million.
Eric Wyrod.
Ow.
Oh boy. What are
Ugh.
the odds? Well, one in however many are there.
What?
I'm so glad that happened. That was amazing.
Corey's just ready to burn all his credibility to the ground. I need to start making TDS videos and say it reads how much oxygen is in the water.
What?
Yeah, that's what you get.
Are your kids asleep?
Not
Not anymore. Daddy, why are you angry?
Give me my point.
I lost a plushie. Okay.
2 in a
1.3.
row. 2 in a row.
Ed wants to know what color he is.
Peach.
Can you see?
Aubergine.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah, it is kind of peach.
Uh,
He's in between Ross Baltimore and Faux Sushi.
Ed,
Sorry, those 3 people.
Oh, there it is.
Hey, I
Said
lost
your
right
name.
now. Where am I now? I'm Peach 2, I think. Well, now I definitely can't see.
You can't see them.
Mike M.
McYam.
It's purple.
Chattanooga Ed.
And there you go, Ed.
Oh,
That was my fault.
oh, Corey, it's a purple betta.
It's what you've always
chuffed.
wanted.
Chuffed.
Okay, I know. Go away.
One of those
Okay,
fish
fine.
that don't need air.
Ooh, I saw aquatics there, and I
Got excited, huh?
Made my butthole pucker up a little.
Well,
Not too many channels name aquatics, so you know.
Tracy Ballard.
Tracy.
ooh, that's intense music.
Jonathan G.
Jonathan.
Garage Gills.
Garage Gills.
I don't even know. Oh, there it is.
Outside in Aquatics.
Inside Outside Aquatics.
It's very jaunty.
All DH Aquatics. Nathan HOV.
So all the songs on the wheel were written by or performed by Fishfam people.
Mhm.
By Myrtle or Dee Dee's Findon. Annette recorded some. The car alarm was one that Myrtle recorded. Hey,
Yep.
That's one on there. And then I also had,
Daniel Velez.
and he didn't like it.
Daniel. I like it.
Go on now. Go.
SC Catahulas.
Cat House.
But it knows how to say Catahoula. Okay. Really.
Steenfott Aquatics.
There you go.
There you have it.
Well, I'm out of here.
You gotta throw something. Bob.
Gina's Reef.
Yeah. You gotta throw a fit. Gina.
Twice? Oh, first 2 in a row? Has that ever happened?
Nancy B in Tennessee.
NCB.
Has that ever happened? 2 out first, 2 in a row.
Holly Gibbs.
Holy crap! I just heard probably my rainbow fish like making a huge,
Splashy, splashy.
alarming splash. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I heard that. It was kind of like
a body out of the tank splash.
No,
there's
probably.
lids,
Yeah,
so-
it was pretty tight.
Or like a Free Willy moment, maybe.
I have one of the black ruby barbs is doing the whirly dirly right now,
Uh-oh.
and so I got it in a breeder box, and it's like it won't stop swimming. I don't understand. Like it never runs out of energy.
I don't
probably
know
not gonna
anything
make it.
about fish disease. Kind
Neither
of
do
like
I.
yourself. I did see something about when a fish was whirly dirling that they took the fish by the tail and taking the fish backwards did figure 8 motions 3 times backwards,
And then it died.
and then it died a horrible death. But then apparently it was right as rain and could swim normally. Whether that actually did something, I don't know, but I just wanted to pass it along to you.
I mean,
It added oxygen into his gills because there was no air stone.
Oh, all the science being discussed tonight is just mind-blowing.
I'm gonna need to read a 300-page report about that to really understand it.
I'll have AI write a
Oh,
300 page.
jeez.
Alushan as.
Alishan. So Nia Veritas says, I've set up a few LRB style tanks, no nothing, and it's some of the cleanest tanks in the fish room. It's weird. Yeah, I mean, there's certainly there's proof that works.
When you know what you're
For
doing.
sure. Yeah.
Barbara Jackson.
Barbara. I mean, I stock the hell out of my tanks because I like a lot of movement. So I don't think that kind of setup would be conducive to the way I do tanks.
Cat house, why? I love you like a brother.
Moneyless Maven. She.
One
Shirley-
day we're gonna set up the wheel and it's gonna be all pink for Branton and it's gonna be all jissing sound for Zen.
Big Steve's glass boxes.
Big Steve.
Ross Baltimore.
Ross Baltimore.
Bye.
He was.
Brandon
You're
Lightcap.
welcome, Zen.
And there goes Branton.
Dennis Christensen.
Dennis.
Dee Dee's Finden.
Dee Dee.
Oh, Dee Dee, no!
Awful. Just a tragedy.
Beta Aquatics.
Beta
Oh,
Aquatics. What?
That was close for Jody.
Oh, yeah.
She is very pink.
Mm.
And she stayed up for this too, and she was sure that she was going to fall asleep.
Geek BOI.
What the hell?
I know, isn't it great?
It's
Sometimes it
ridiculous.
can pronounce things, and sometimes.
But
it-
Catahoula again. That was the one that's like, I got this.
Why? It's too much.
Well,
Yeah.
when Kirk is on the wheel, it says cichlids. So,
Yeah.
Oh, God.
How can I see these?
How can I reach these keys?
The Nano Aquarium Guy.
Goes Jay.
Sweet Acres Koi Farm.
Christine.
Skunk is invigorating.
Yeah.
The Zen Ginger.
Zinger.
Oh, want.
George RB3.
George.
Crowntail Half Moon.
Brown tail.
Shark Fin Adventures.
Shark fin.
Chris
just-
Howell.
I'll just
Whew.
stop.
Jody.
Man, Jody hanging on every time.
The way the wheel pronounces. Yeah, when I'm on the wheel, it says awkward dykes.
That's the best
Which
one
is
yet.
kind of true.
Oh, that's good.
How is that kind of true?
Because you're awkward.
All right.
And a dike.
All right. Chris Howell.
Oh God.
Aquarium pool.
Aw.
Gonna have to keep entering.
And that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Now you got to hope for a 50% win rate.
Yeah.
Johnny Dan's fish.
There's Johnny.
I'm rooting for Judy.
Use the
Jody.
table flipping emoji, Corey.
What is this
Is this,
saltwater?
can we bet on this? Can we have like? Can we take bets?
You can do that privately, I
Little
guess.
side action.
Can we turn this into something? Because
Jody.
Yeah.
Jody.
I was just thinking that.
Big
It's very
cat.
warm.
Big cat.
Liquid Zoo. Only fins.
No.
Aw,
Man.
Way.
Rip Matt.
That was silence.
Fo sushi.
Oh, sushi.
And it knows foe. Okay. Well,
That's
fine.
Fox.
Yeah.
With an X.
Benjamin Peters.
Benjamin.
Neo Veritas 7.
Mm,
Neo Veritas.
God, Neo Veritas.
Here comes Jody. She's gonna win.
I see that pink
Aquarium
going
fantasy.
around the.
We're gonna get it, Jody. Everybody's backing you here.
Good, Henry.
It's like we'll all win.
You do know how I control you.
Oh God. Yeah, I do.
Shady Grady.
Go Shady Mike.
No.
So close. Who I was a little
Integer
nervous there for a second.
1.618.
To the future.
Into the future.
Down to the last 10, right?
I think
Ish.
so.
Ish, yeah.
Scotty the Fish Freak.
There goes Scotty.
It's got too hot of you.
Darlene's Tanks.
Darlene.
Dar.
Dar.
Bootscats.
Scats.
Boots,
Gets
boots
that
cats.
one.
Boots cats.
Interesting.
Monster Fish Gal.
Monster fish gal. Lori.
I keep seeing that pink.
Oink Master
boy.
Supreme Forever.
Oinky. Ah.
If Jody wins, I'm gonna feel like I won.
Fish Frenzy.
Gonna just ride the coattails.
We
Fish
all win with
frenzy.
Jody.
Yeah. Oh,
Linda
shoot.
Ooh, top
Linda
four.
Worth.
Wow.
All right. Well, final
Top three.
four: Lake
top
to
four.
Land, Fish Tank Barn, Jody P, and Vanoski.
Oh, Mike's still in it too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, now he's not since you said his name.
I was gonna way to ruin that.
The announcer's curse.
What
I,
a dick. God.
I,
Yeah,
I apologize on behalf
Messed up,
of
dude.
Bob.
That is messed up.
Yeah. Why'd you have to do that?
I know, really. It was kind of cruel, wasn't it?
Just paving the way for Jody.
We've got money writing on this no one knows about, so it's
know.
fine.
All right, here we go.
Vanoski
Vanoski.
fish shout out.
Big money, big money. Come
No
on.
whammy.
No whammy.
Latoya versus Jody. Fight!
Jody.
Oh no!
Interesting.
Latoya!
Sorry, Jody. Latoya, I don't know if I have your address, Latoya. So
I
email
don't
me.
think we do.
Stephen
one
P
more.
2003 at fishfam.link.
Just to make sure.
Send me. What? Spin again.
Jokester.
Refresh. Do it again. Yeah. What is this suggestion? I think we do a winner take all points. If you win, you get how many points entered, but as you lose that many points to your score, depending on when your name is
brutal.
called.
God, you're
Damn.
stripped of your points. My goodness.
I don't even want to do that calculation.
I always like a game where you can lose points.
Yeah, that's true. How
Gambling
can
is
we
always
ruin
fun.
this for everybody? Like, let's think.
Yeah. Yeah. How can we stress out Zen more is really my goal.
It is a lot of mathing. It's a whole lot.
Well,
It's fun until Bob ruined it.
Okay.
there we go. Good. Well then, I'm assuming that Elfish is streaming, as he's been streaming for a while, and we always like go over time. But I think he's used to that by now. So everybody go say hi to David. Oh, Chihiro's Light delivered all 4 of them for the 800.
Ooh.
Nice. Yep, go all in on Chihiro's. That's what I say.
I'm
Chihuahua
quite
lights.
impressed by what I've seen from them. It's pretty
So
crazy.
They're
Chihuahua.
pretty damn fancy.
Yeah, it's gnarly what they can make your fish look like.
Yeah.
My God.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for stopping by, and thank you Bob and Chelsea for joining us. This was a lot of fun.
Thanks, y'all.
And
Anytime.
Yeah.
yeah, y'all are welcome anytime. And y'all are
Have a good
about to
time.
have a baby soon, so y'all probably won't have a lot of free time.
Plenty
and
of free
all
time.
that. Yeah.
Nothing but sleep. All the rest in the world will be fine.
That's what night
Yeah.
goal is for.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or rum, whatever.
Little whiskey in the bottle.
Yeah,
And night,
on the
baby.
gums.
Yeah,
It's
a little
fine.
bit of amphetamines to wake you up for the day, and you're good to go.
Got the downer, got
Baby-
the upper,
Oh,
and we're
baby
set.
picked you up.
All right. All right. Thanks, everybody. And we'll see you next week.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.